The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What's up, dude, and welcome back to Tank Talk. This is Tank Lettieri speaking into a microphone here at Emerge Media Creators Co-op. And first things first, I want to welcome all Swifties to the program. Yeah, 90K views on the reel. I think close to 200 followers or so off of that. So, oh my God, the Swifties are real.
Yeah, they are.
We thought it was just a run-on joke. Okay, Travis is dating Taylor Swift. Congrats. She's all over the place.
Everywhere.
Dude, she's bumped up our numbers.
What?
The NFL's numbers.
What?
Travis Kelce's jersey and following number. What the hell? I didn't know the Taylor Swift effect was going to be this impactful.
It's serious, as you can see.
To my right, I'm joined by Donnie McCoy. Donnie, what's up,
sir.
man? How did we do in fantasy this weekend?
Oh, fantasy went 1 in my leagues. Come on. I'm the guy.
You're in 8 leagues.
8 leagues, 7-1 on the weekend. Come on. Best week of the year.
Okay. To
Don't
my
play.
left. Oh, sorry.
Go play. Oh, also, it was a sober weekend for the Dolphins families out there. Yeah.
And not too many shots.
All right, that's
Buck,
fine.
hey, quick update. Buck Buffalo got back to us. He said they were all good. They were all good and they were ready for more tequila shots this weekend, but turns out they only had 2 shots.
What?
Right? Is that mathin'?
I think it was 3.
I wouldn't say 3.
It was 3 because they missed that 2-point conversion.
Yeah,
3 shots, not bad.
You were there.
It wasn't nothing close to 10 though last week.
No.
But,
Hell no.
To my left,
I had to take the week off.
as you can see here, he's back in the flesh. Cowboy Bren busted out the cowboy hat for the Bills game yesterday.
How about them?
Vaughn's
Cowboys?
coming back.
I don't think you've changed since yesterday. You wore the same
I
exact
didn't take a
outfit.
shower.
Okay.
I didn't
I
wipe
can
my
see the
ass
Buffalo
after
wing
shitting,
sauce
dude.
on the numbers. Is that a little Buffalo?
Hey, you're looking too into it,
Got
man.
you.
Too into it.
And then to his left, as you can see there, Noah's dad. He's sort of here.
Locked in.
He's here in spirit.
Hey, he said go Bills. I don't know if you heard him.
Is that what the spirit said?
That's what he said.
All right.
You guys
I
can't hear
handed
him.
him an L in fantasy this week. Actually.
Did you really?
He's one of the 7 L's, yeah.
That's tough.
That's the way it goes.
Shout out Noah's dad. Hopefully you recover. Hopefully you recover in that league. And then we're not alone today. So before we get into week, what are we going on? Week 5. Holy shit! Can you
Cinco.
believe it? Monday Night Football, capping off week 4 with the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Giants. We're joined by another guest this week. Hey, there's been a rotation of these Dave and Adams folks. What's this about?
First Dave.
You told
now we
me.
got Adam. It's crazy.
With that being said, we are joined by one of the hosts of The Chase, who just had their 200th episode today. Shout out.
200.
Troy LeCastro. Troy, what's up, man?
Gentlemen, how we doing? It's always good to see the sights and sounds of the town of Niagara. Never forget where you came from.
You can't.
I'll tell you that much. But,
You see it behind me. It'll come up.
She
but,
looks
you know.
beautiful. She looks beautiful. But I'll tell you right now, too, Niagara Falls Boulevard ain't for the weak of heart. We're in the new building, and I had to drive all the way down that bitch, and she ain't fun. But I'm here. I'm excited. It's good to be back. It's good to be back with you boys. And congratulations on the new set, obviously.
Thank you very
It looks
much.
fantastic.
Thank you so much. Without this guy here, wouldn't be much. A lot of work and effort put into this thing, and the vision turned into reality.
Yeah,
to say the least.
And Dylan, I want to thank you for coming, man. I appreciate you showing
Again,
up. Now.
yo, is he ducking you?
Yeah, Dylan said he would visit.
Something seems like because he was here for David and Elena, right?
Yeah, he was.
Brought his card book and everything.
I mean, come on.
You know what I think?
By the way, shout out DH Gate too. Is that a DH Gate jersey? That's all right. No, it's okay.
I
know
can't say my sources.
I know the government's watching. It's fine.
I can't say my
I
sources.
just gave up my source, so don't even worry about it. He might be.
You
Done.
might have got me.
Came on
Are they?
what's that
offering-
shipping service? The yellow one. That came in the yellow.
Oh,
vans.
yeah.
Yeah.
DHL.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Oh, been there. Dealt with them before. 100%.
So, it looks like you're saying something. Like, you got a text bubble right over your shoulder. What does that say?
Oh, Bills to the Super Bowl.
For
said
real?
that?
Is it, you, that's
No,
your,
I said it.
that's
You
your
can't quote me. I said it right there. Bills to the Super
It
Bowl.
is quoted, and it
It's
does
It
say
is
you're
quoted
saying
in the
Yeah.
quote. It's quoted in
Okay.
the quote.
You heard it here first on the Tank Talk podcast. The Bills going to the Super Bowl via Troy LeCastro
Remember this.
in the Eric Moles jersey. Shout out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I had to represent myself, right? So, like, I had
It's
to
a game
throw in a
worn.
little vintage. I feel more comfortable in the
Yeah.
vintage.
Is that
That's all I'm
Nike?
saying. Yeah, it's a Nike one.
That's the
too.
backwards Nike, to say the
It's the
least.
back, yeah.
That's wild.
Huh?
I didn't know they had Nike back then.
I didn't know either. Like, I've seen Puma, I've seen Champion, right? Like, for the vintage stuff. I've never
I
really
think it was only like a year or two.
I think
It was a
either-
very short
quick,
stint.
flash in the pan.
I think different teams had different jerseys. I could be
I think they
Oh,
were a
that's
lot.
fire.
I don't.
That's fine.
just like college.
Just
That's a
college,
good point because I
that's
think
fire.
sometimes they were Wilson too. So I think
They
you're
were
right. Like
Wilson.
not
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
had to
Wilson,
have like
yeah, some
across the
Wilson
league
jerseys.
wide. So
That's
shout out
crazy.
Nike, right? No, I don't know. I
I'd
don't
shout
know.
out Nike.
Shout out.
They put kids through things. Like,
Ah,
I don't know.
okay. All right, we
Oh,
don't gotta-
yeah, all right, but that's too
Come
much.
on.
Right?
Ah,
We don't
come
got
on.
to
goes
dive
that
into
sponsorship.
Family
All
show.
right, there goes Nike. you
Family
know,
show.
We
So-
had Nike calling us too to get
I know.
sponsors and everything.
Right before
I'll,
you
I'll
came.
make a call. It's fine. I'll
All right.
apologize.
Hit up Mike.
Appreciate it. So, how's the chase going? 200th episode today, huh? What was the
Insane.
fallout of that?
Insane. Great viewership. Great guests. I can't believe we made it to 200 because there were days where I would look on Twitch and I'd see about 30 people watching us, and I guess in the back of my head I'm like, we're doomed, folks. We're doomed. But no, we turned the corner. We turned the corner, and actually we're doing fantastic. And ever since we got into our new studio, like I said, we shout out Dave and Adams. We just are fully operational now in the new warehouse, and that includes our set that we've been in a new set for like about a month now. But few hardworking people, Elena, Ray, and Tyler, obviously the conceptualizing, the vision, and then actually building our set, like just like you said with him.
Yeah.
Our set looks amazing. It's been a lot of fun, and I mean, I got to talk to Steve Wilkos today.
Please tell us more about that.
Honestly, what an electric factory. This guy's a beauty. I didn't know, so I had no idea because back at that big trade show we do, the National, in July, I'm like, we're working, and somebody's like, whatever, like, and then Adam's like, yeah, I gotta go get Steve Wilkos,
Excuse me?
and I'm like, Steve Wilkos? Now, granted, I didn't see him.
Yeah.
So for all I know, we could have just been saying that. It was legitimized today.
You could have been talking to AI.
Could have been talking to AI. It was legitimized today. It was confirmed. Steve Wilkos, now a friend of the pod, but he was telling us that he was kind of doing publicity the last couple weeks because I guess he's in his 17th season of his own show.
I was going to say, is this show still running?
I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize it was running that long. He's like, yeah, we're like 2 weeks into the new season, and he's like, I've been doing publicity for a couple weeks. He's like, this was my favorite interview that I've done because I got to talk
Hell yeah.
sports cards and that. So yeah, he's actually a massive collector.
You had that guy on the show?
Yeah. See, now it's clicking, right?
The Steve Wilkos.
That's what I'm saying. That honestly, like
That's wild.
Derek Jeter, Steve Wilkos might be the peak of my journalism career.
That's right up
I'll
there
say it
with
right now.
mine.
It's up there. But he was fantastic. Show went really well, so shout out everybody that watched and hopefully continues to watch. So we still have a show for
All right.
200 more episodes.
Here's a 200 more.
Here's the 200 more. Job's not done. 201's on Wednesday.
Job ain't finished.
Job ain't
like,
finished.
Like what Kobe said?
That's right.
Job ain't
That's
finished.
right.
Yeah, so we had Elena and Niagara on last week. What was the reason we were looking out for you? Where were you?
What was I doing last Monday?
Hey, you
I know
was-
I had something to do.
Yeah.
I
What
think
the
you
hell
had
was I doing? What
softball
was
or
the
something.
It might have been it was 2 weeks ago, right?
2
you
weeks
had
ago.
said-
Yeah, exactly.
So 2 weeks, yeah. So don't listen. I'm not gonna go off on too much of a tangent, but let's just say that I had to finish up a summer softball league at the end of September.
These
Make
leagues-
that make sense.
Did you get it done? Did you get the job done?
Sore subject. There's always you know what? There's always next season.
Damn.
New league because the guy that runs our league, trash.
Shit.
Really?
Trash, yeah. So that's I don't want to get.
Can we put
I
it-
don't want to get on my soapbox.
So say, can we put a name to the face here, or like the floor is yours? I mean, get it off your chest.
Yeah, his name's Rick.
Come on, Rick.
Rick,
Boom.
Rick, get
better.
it together.
Hey Rick, do better. Do better. Maybe somebody will respect you one day. You know?
Oh,
I'm
Rick.
sure somebody respects him, but
Bro, we was safe at second base.
make the call. Make the call.
That's it. Simple as that. And it's like just these summer leagues, bro. Because I was a part of one this summer, but
Yeah.
I couldn't do the full season. Had some other shit going on. Couldn't play the full season, but it's unbelievable. Going into fall, football starting. Why are we playing softball?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was like week 2, week 3 of the NFL. I'm like, I'm still playing softball here.
Yeah,
What are we
that's
doing?
crazy.
And I know people who do play like the fall ball stuff,
Yeah.
and they're like almost done. We were like just finished, and they're almost done with like fall ball, right?
Holy
So it's
shit.
just
So it's like
That's nuts.
it's literally an official like MLB season you're playing.
it felt like
Basically,
it.
Yeah, 162.
It felt like it. Yeah. Now I feel like telling Rob Manfred to cut the season down. 82 games. That's all we need for the MLB.
Bro, MLB needs like 32 games.
That's what I'm saying.
I would watch.
Well,
If they play
If it was
Well, watch who
32?
you're talking. We got a baseball guy here.
no, but I agree that there's no reason for 162 games.
Bro,
No reason.
what do I gotta watch all this for?
I think the last time I watched was the home run derby,
Yeah.
and that was it. I barely watched it.
To me, that's the benchmark. Is like literally, I watch like maybe a couple of games in the beginning because I'm like, nice, baseball's back, right? And then
Yeah.
nothing
Like,
till
I
all
can't do it.
nothing till All Star break.
Absolutely nothing.
And then maybe now that obviously we're in October and playoffs are shaping up, and
Yeah.
Playoffs.
you want to talk about playoffs?
Playoffs.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk
Who's in the playoffs? Do
Yeah,
we
the
know?
Yankees in there or what?
Oh hell
Yankees.
no!
No?
Hell.
Not this year?
See,
Nah.
I don't
I
really
watch
follow.
them.
I don't follow much
Toronto?
baseball, but I know the Yankees.
Toronto
stink.
did make it. I think they got a wild
Them in
card
playoffs?
spot.
Okay, we got one team on the show in the playoff.
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Orioles won that division, but I think
Holy
the
shit.
Blue Jays got it.
Orioles.
Yeah.
But
I
how
know
about
they're
that?
going off.
Talk
That's
about a real
crazy.
rags to riches story. Just going from basement dwellers straight to the top.
Oh, yeah.
What
I
about the
stopped
Rays?
watching
The
those
Rays are
games.
slipping off.
Yeah, I think the Rays slipped. Because it was a tight race. I know for a while between the O's and the Rays for top spot in the East, and then I think they just fell off. So I think they ended up missing the playoffs.
What
if I'm
happened
being
with them?
honest.
Injuries?
Yeah, and
Maybe they just stunk.
yeah, it's just
It happens to the best of us, man.
And
there was a big news story that came out of that team that probably sidetracked them too. It was a huge distraction. So
Was it,
which they didn't need.
Franco?
Sure was.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I remember.
That's
now.
the one.
I remember seeing that on X.
Yeah.
That was baseball talk, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Catch us again next year. Maybe after the World Series or something. We'll congratulate somebody.
We'll see you next April.
We'll see you next summer for the home run.
There you
derby.
go.
I mean, so let's hop back into NFL here. So when Elena and Yaga were on last week, they kind of mentioned there was a little fiasco going on between Panini, Fanatics, and NFLPA. Do we have an update on this situation here?
We do.
There's a
We
resolution?
do.
Shit.
All right,
here we
here
go.
we go.
We do.
2 weeks later.
So 2 weeks later, you are getting I would say, temporary resolution. I don't know if it's going to be forever, but it's for what we would call the time being.
Okay.
So I don't know. Do you want me to go straight into the decision? Or you want a little backstory?
Give us a backstory.
You want a little backstory? All right.
yeah,
Okay. I just
backstory.
want to make sure. So about a month ago now, probably, the NFLPA sent out emails to the agents of players and basically said, "Hey, we're terminating our contract with Panini for what they called, quote unquote, breach of contract," is what they're saying was the deal.
Okay.
And that basically Fanatics would take over 3 years early, 2 or 3 years earlier than they were supposed to, and it would be effective immediately. And basically they said that, we do encourage the players, like tell your players they should still fulfill their contractual obligations with Panini, so meaning signing the stickers, signing the cards. But they said that Fanatics was going to be taken over. And Panini said, not so fast.
Pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes. So basically what happened is NFLPA sued Panini. Panini countersued. Panini got the dub earlier this
Did they?
week.
Holy shit.
Panini got the dub earlier this week. So now for the time being, they can still produce NFL licensed cards. They can still produce NFL licensed cards with all the
all the
players in
logos
it.
and stuff?
Yeah, with all the logos, all the players for now. Because that was the thing is if Panini lost, there might have been an embargo, there might have been a halt on production. We may not have seen football cards for some period of time. But because they won right now, we can still get our NFL licensed cards, like I said, with fully official cards. But I don't know if you knew this part of it too, is the WWE actually tried to pull out of its contract with Panini also.
Did they really? Because didn't they just agree to terms on that sort of recently? Or
Yeah. Literally.
What's up with Panini? Why everyone trying to back up? What are they? What are they doing?
I don't
doing
know what
something
the
sketchy, or
I don't
what?
know what the drill. No, so Fanatics is. I'm just gonna say Fanatics is taking over, right?
Boom.
In a
They're
good
like
way.
NWO.
Taking over everything.
3 words. We're taking over. They're taking over everything. But they are seriously like Fanatics. You know, they've got Victor Wembanyama is an exclusive athlete of Fanatics. So Wembanyama cannot sign any Panini NBA basketball cards. So you can only find him in Topps product is what Fanatics owns. But you know, Fanatics, they just launched their own app where it's like a breaking app. So, you know, you can go see breakers and like podcasts and different things and different shows on the platform. They're going to start running events. They have a Fanatics events thing. So they're going to start running card shows and probably like Comic-Con type stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So they've got their hands in a lot of things. So Panini's just kind of fighting the good fight and trying to, you know, stick with what they got because Fanatics is not supposed to get any of the license or any of these deals until like 2026. So yeah, with the WWE thing, Panini just got that from Topps like 22. So literally last year and this year, Panini's been producing WWE cards, and I like them. I think they look good. They're cool. They got different pieces of, you know, canvas, shirts, like different.
What was the Panini cards that they brought in?
When
I think
When
so.
Dave was here.
yeah,
Probably.
they brought in what's
They
it
had
called?
like these cool clear cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. those
Yeah,
are
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was probably some Panini stuff.
Yeah. Well, WWE they could do endless amount of like collectibles and whatever and
Right.
inserts or whatever.
Well, and if you look at WWE too, that actually their WWE shop is now it's a Fanatics thing.
That's right.
It's a Fanatics thing. So once again, it was one of those things where WWE was like, "We're pulling out because of breach of contract. You're done.
See you.
Fanatics is going to have it effective immediately." Once again, Panini's like, "Not so fast."
Yeah.
And sure enough, the judge ruled with Panini again and was like, "Nope, they can still make WWE cards for right now."
Sorry
So
about it.
Panini's 2-0. Panini's 2-0 in court.
Who's
for now.
next?
For now.
Who's
Whoa.
next?
Yeah, like Goldberg. Like who's next for Panini? So, like I said, Panini is still like we just today we opened up one of their high end products for football.
Ooh, what'd you
got
get?
some
What'd you
Brock
get?
Purdy. Got some Brock Purdy patch autos, rookie.
Whoa.
Kenny Pickett rookie patch autos. Some
Don't
laundry
you say
tags,
nothing.
some good
Don't you
stuff.
say nothing.
What
I-
about Purdy or? Oh wait,
I could
He's
talk
a Purdy hater.
Yeah,
Where-
I saw some good stuff on Purdy. I don't know, 7-step drop. He was hitting. Some
Well, he gave that look. I
passes.
thought you were gonna say something about Pickett.
Oh, Pickett's trash. Yeah,
There
he's
you go.
done.
Boom. There you have it.
he's not. I don't think he's too far off on that one. Donnie ain't too far off on that one. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Didn't he get injured?
You got to look in
Yeah, he
the
did.
Bone bruise.
The Matt
He's
Canadians. The Matt
he
Canadians
got it.
out there are running wild, brother.
You're not wrong.
Um,
I heard there's a pro or what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for?
I know.
Help me out.
Petition.
Petition. Thank you. I knew it was a
Sam.
P word.
Got you.
I heard there's a.
This is why
petition
we
out-
got this guy.
Huh?
Yeah,
This guy.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy,
Here.
Come on.
brains of the operation.
I would have thought you would have had that, Dylan.
Oh,
I thought you would have. I know you would have knew that.
He said he couldn't get it out
Dylan-
fast enough.
Dylan
You always beat him to the punch, he says.
does. You know how coincidental. Dolphins didn't want to come in
Oh,
here.
no.
They came in. He
Oh,
came in with his
no.
score 70. Wanted to come
Yeah,
with
he
his
did.
Tua sleeve. Dylan got the
Oh,
mattress sleeve
no.
with Tua. Now this week, look, he's not here. Just
could-
wait till Kyler come back. Don't let Kyler come back and lead Arizona to the playoffs.
So,
I will be
yo,
on
yo,
his ass crazy.
there ain't no way.
Pause.
The yeah, that's a
You
little
gonna be what?
good catch. Good catch there.
Pause.
But I think they're saying I don't know if Kyler's coming off the PUP. That's the last thing I've seen about him.
Really?
I don't
Yeah.
think
Josh
so.
Dobbs
They
is
keep
going
him
to take him
on.
to the promised land.
Josh
Yeah,
Dobbs been
he's-
playing solid.
Yes.
You got to think too. No training camp with the Cardinals.
Right.
Just threw him right to the
Right.
fire.
You see the thing he said he couldn't buy his own jersey at the jersey shop?
How funny
Yeah.
was that?
He said, wait a minute. Where's my number, bro?
Couldn't.
The
He went to
dude- I
go,
thought I was
do the
playing pretty good.
customized thing. Nowhere to be found.
Nope.
The disrespect. He's
Poor
an
guy.
astronaut for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Can we show him? Start showing him some respect.
He's actually an astronaut?
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
NASA.
Really?
Yeah.
You making this shit up?
No,
Yeah,
look
the-
it
the-
up.
the-
Why would
Hey,
I
this-
lie? Why would I lie on
No,
this
he's
show?
serious. If this football thing didn't work out, he's going to be an astronaut.
Run to
Rocket
outer
scientist,
space.
dude. Come on.
Yeah.
He's smart as hell.
Show some respect.
That's
Ew.
because his coach shows him the place. Like, come on, this isn't rocket science. He doesn't know.
And it sounds like Panini's smart as hell. It sounds like they're starting to figure this thing out. 2-0 in court.
So
Shots
For
to
now.
Does
explosives.
Panini do other stuff, or if they lost, is it like just cooked game over for them?
No, so that's the thing is they do they still have the NBA.
Oh yeah.
So the NBA hasn't said anything, right? Because the way we were looking at it, obviously it was pure speculation. We didn't know anything. But once we saw the NFLPA pull out, it was like, okay, is the NFL itself going to follow suit? Is the NBA and its player association going to follow suit? And it's been kind of quiet on the front. So literally the NFLPA and the WWE are the only ones that have been making noise. And, I think there's the legal process in this country takes a long time. So I think this is a minor. So I think it's a victory for Panini, but I don't think it's over by any means.
It's just a short-term victory.
I think it's just a short-term victory, but
So what's the NFLPA's problem with them? Like they're not getting enough money.
well,
What?
I mean, it seems like they were just going to try to tap into what Fanatics was promising them earlier. So I'm sure once again,
Fanatics maybe give them a nice sign-on bonus
exactly,
type thing.
exactly. Once again, pure speculation. Fanatics could have been like, "Hey, we're going to give you X amount, and maybe shares in revenue over the cards or whatever product they're making." And it was probably a sweet deal, and so the PA was like, "Okay,
Let's try
we're
to
pulling
get out
out,
there.
yeah." And that's the thing too. When I feel like breach of contract is such a broad statement because it could have been anything, and that's the thing too. It could have been like the most nitpicked little thing, and they could have been like, "Well, breach of contract."
Look what you done.
So I think that's kind of why Panini's like, well, we're not. Panini wasn't just gonna lay down and take it. They obviously fought back, and sure enough, like I said, they're able to still make football cards, and we're still getting WWE cards for
Just
now.
making sure
There you go.
Panini wasn't out here being a meanie.
No,
That's a good
like
point.
this is a nice added flavor to the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Donnie's a nice little.
Hey, we've been getting some good feedback from
yeah,
Donnie.
Donnie's a
Hey.
good. Donnie's a good sprinkling.
Other than
little.
what was the problem?
Holy
It
shit.
was either on TikTok or Instagram. It might have been YouTube. I can't remember. He said something about it might have been Brock Purdy. No, it was Kyler. So we had a Kyler or Tua debate.
Kyler's the man.
They're still on his ass right now.
That's
You don't
Kyler
believe
hasn't
you don't
gotten to
believe
play
in
yet.
Tua? In all honesty,
Not really. I mean,
you think Kyler's better than Tua?
Yeah, Kyler's way better than Tua. Put Kyler in Miami, and they are a lot better, a lot scarier.
How do you know that though?
How do I know that? I got eyes.
You seen Kyler
That's
in
a-
Miami
that's a good-
uniform?
Can't debate that too much.
Now I haven't seen Kyler in a Miami.
You must
uniform.
be seeing things, brother.
Can Kyler see over the line?
Ooh.
Tua not that big.
I was about to say, they might be the same
Tua
height.
not that big either. He got a new
I
sleeve.
wanted your reaction.
Don't let the new sleeve fool you. Don't let the new. Kyler's short, but he's not Bryce Young short. He's
Now
baseball player
we're
short.
dragging Bryce Young into this.
Hey,
Him
Young
and his
is a
bum
bum.
ankle
if
already.
you couldn't tell, this guy, anybody could get it.
Wow,
Anybody.
nobody.
Any
everybody's-
minute. Except for
Bryce
Kyler.
Young just
Kyler's
caught a
nice.
stray. People are catching strays out here.
Bryce
Nobody's
Young
safe.
straight. Good day.
Nobody's safe.
Bring up
Well,
the Panthers. See what
A
happens.
crazy comparison I've been seeing lately, this week at least, is Tua and Purdy. Saying there's very similar players.
How?
Game manager, system quarterbacks.
Not system quarterbacks, game managers, and
Put Alex Smith on the Dolphins right now. They'll have a winning record.
I don't know if he'll be walking onto the field, brother. with all due respect, sorry.
Yeah.
Alex, you went through a lot with the whole. You're on
He's
ESPN.
fine. I
You're
saw
on
him.
ESPN for a reason,
back and
brother.
play.
Rip.
I see
rip
him
Alex
walk.
Smith.
He's fine.
Yeah, he played after that.
Can he run?
Don't have to.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Oh, they don't know offensive
Alex
line.
Smith,
No,
if you're
no,
watching right now, I'm ready for a race, man. I know I got these floppies on, but I'll still take you.
It's like
I'd like to
dogs
see
are
that
out.
race. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, dogs are. They're out tonight.
That's it. Well, speaking of dogs, Troy, you're a dog.
All right.
You actually had a recent experience with a dog, so to say. And you kind of mentioned it at the top of the hour here, circling back to baseball.
Yeah.
You met one of the game's biggest legends,
How about that?
Derek Jeter.
That was crazy.
Oh, that's
How-
fire.
How did that come about?
That was crazy.
Great interview, by the way.
I appreciate that. Thanks,
Great
man.
interview.
Because that's the thing is like
You interviewed Derek Jeter?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I got a chance. I literally got like 10 minutes with him.
That's fine.
Way more time than I would normally have probably with somebody else of that stature, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I want to give flowers and make sure I give credit where it's due. So there is a social club / kind of like a card store, a local card store on Bleecker Street in New York City, literally called Bleecker Street Trading.
Okay.
And the person who does a lot of their marketing and things like that, her name is Jess Minio. And, just from the way the hobby is, you meet a lot of people, you connect with a lot of people, over Instagram, whatever it is. So her and I just got to know each other. I had her as a guest on the Chase a few times.
Sweet.
And so Derek Jeter's actually an investor in this thing called Arena Club. And what Arena Club is like, you ever hear of like Beckett or PSA? They're the grading companies.
Yeah, the grader, yeah.
So Arena Club is basically one of the new grading companies in the game. They're kind of trying to make their way, make their name. And basically what they do is they mix AI grading with human grading.
How does that work?
So,
Like NFTs.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
No, we don't want to talk about
Let's
that.
just take another route here.
So I think it's one of those things where, I don't know their full system, so I don't want to misspeak. But I think what it is that it may divvy it up where some of their cards are graded by AI, some of their cards are just graded by hand by human. Mm-hmm. So basically, the AI portion of it is, I believe they have some kind of technology where they'll scan the card and obviously it'll tell you how the surface is, if there's any bevels, any nicks, any, in proportion, whatever you want to call it.
Anything in this binder?
Yeah, the binder's wrecked, bro. It looks
Oh,
like
dude, it's mint condition.
His dog
okay?
got to it, okay?
I was just saying dog chewed that. It definitely looks dog
It
chewed.
was a good dog. Speaking of dogs.
We love dogs. Big dog guys here.
Arr.
But yeah, so like they'll make sure the corners are okay. So basically what a human's doing, but it's the AI technology. And
They're taking over.
So Derek Jeter is investing in this company, and so to kind of make a first impression and try to connect with everybody that is everybody in the hobby and in the industry, Arena Club brought Derek Jeter to that national show I was talking about in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And, so Jess curated a list of people that, she felt was like, hey, I'd like to give you this opportunity. So some influencers that Arena Club and Jess and Bleecker invited. And I was just very fortunate enough to be one of them.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome.
She was like, hey, how do you feel about 10 minutes with Jeter at the National?
And this was the day of, right?
Said pretty good.
We got the good news is we knew it was gonna happen.
Okay.
No, that's
I was gonna say, did she just throw it on? Hey, I don't know if you got time. We got 10 minutes for Jeter.
We got Jeter over here. If you got anything
Yeah,
to say.
could you imagine, right? She just pulls me aside like, hey, you want to talk to Jeter? I would have been like shitting bricks. I would have been like, yeah,
You got 10 minutes
sure.
in this room right now.
Right, go. Figure it out. No, so luckily we were able to plan.
Okay, good.
Which was nice. Yeah, no, we kind of, it was interesting too because obviously this, you're dealing with big corporations. You're not, dealing with Rudy Poo candy asses.
What?
Right.
Yeah, so
None of that.
it's legitimate stuff. So they were like, we would like a proposal. What you want to ask him, kind of how you want your segment to go with him.
Yeah.
So sure enough, we brought him some cards from his past, basically just kind of through the years of his cards. And he's a big fan of Dave Winfield. He grew up idolizing Dave Winfield. So we gave him a few Dave Winfield cards for him to have for his collection. He was a ball buster, man. He was he was a nice guy, but he was busting my balls, man. Pretty big. Like, you guys kind of know me now,
Yeah.
I'm like taking it back for a second. I'm like, all right, I'll give it right back. But
Shit.
Derek, are you sure you want?
you sure you want to do it? You want to smoke? But no, it's funny too because growing up a huge Red Sox fan. I grew up a huge Red
Did
Sox.
you mention
my
that? Did you
goodness.
mention that?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I knew better.
He
I
said,
knew better.
This ain't the time.
In that setting, I was gonna say, I knew better.
But I ain't gonna blow this.
I was gonna
10
say he
minutes.
was busting my balls one time. I should have been like, I'm a Red Sox fan, right? But no, he was super cool. He was super nice guy, even off camera. Took pictures with us,
Sweet.
shook our hands. We got to do a little Q&A with him too. Like they kind of sat everybody in the room and we did a little Q&A. But cool guys. So once again, thanks to Jess, Brian Lee of Arena Club, everybody at Bleecker and everybody at Arena Club that made it possible because it was once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I can kind of.
I'm sure you're never gonna forget that.
Yeah, I mean, I can rest my head on that. You know, a little notch in the cap here. So
I'll document it too.
it's all there.
Yeah.
That's all there because that's what I'm saying. I could be like, yeah, I interviewed Derek Jeter, and they'd be like,
No, you didn't.
no,
Check this
no, you
out.
didn't. Oh yeah.
In 4K.
So in 4K. So and obviously it made really good content for David Adams. You know, so that kind of put us in the spotlight, which was nice. Get our brand out there more. So all in all, just cool guy. I would do it again. I would love to do something with him again. So hopefully I can in the future.
And have we seen? They sent you something too. If you want to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, and you just talk about like I talked about how they were trying to make a good first impression on everybody, right?
Class act.
Yeah, Arena Club class act for sure. Like I said, they pulled out all the stops for everybody to just really, you know, do some networking, connect with everybody, and obviously make relationships as they get bigger in the industry.
Yeah.
So, guy reaches out to me from Arena Club, and he's like, "Hey, you know, let me get your address and that." So I gave him David Adams' address, of course. And last week we get the box in, and I'm like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, they sent us something. They told us they were gonna send us a present.
Yeah.
So I'm like, of course. It sucks sometimes, but in your mind, you're like content, right? Everything's content.
100%. Yeah. Definitely.
So I'm like, all right. I'm like, hold
So
up.
we
Like,
gotta wait to open it.
exactly. I was like, right, exactly. I was like, let's get the camera. Let's check it out. And sure enough, they sent us this awesome card. It was literally a printed message that they helped write, I'm sure. But it was like, hey, you know, nice to meet you at the National. You know, keep up the great work. You know, hope to see your content from what we did. That kind of message. And it was in their slab, what they call slab.
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody's got it. PSA's got one. BGS has one. Beckett.
Hey, what was the grade on that?
10.
Mint condition, baby.
And it was cool, too, because it said David Adams, the chase at the top. And I'm leaving out the best part. It was signed by Derek himself.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, so we put it on the set. And he's got a really, I don't know if you've ever, like, seen his auto. He's actually got a pretty, like,
top of the line.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Derek Jeter.
It's a nice auto. Very unique, too. Like, you know it's his. So, yeah, we got that sitting on the set now, but
That's fucking
really cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Class act for sure. Really good people.
It's a captain, man.
The captain.
Literally. So, like, this question comes to mind now. We're talking about grading companies. I think we talked about it last time you were on the show, but for a reminder for, like, our new listeners coming in, they might be interested in collecting, like, they might have a card at home, you know, they want to see what it's worth and what the grade could potentially be. What's the process of getting a cart graded?
A couple different avenues you can go.
Does it depend on the company, or?
I think it comes down to personal preference, honestly.
Okay.
You know, you can ask for help, and people will tell you. People are 9 times out of 10, in my opinion, now in 2023, heading into 2024, going to tell you PSA. They've kind of got to the point where they are the standard with grading when it comes to this industry.
They've just been around the longest.
Around a long time. Beckett's been. It's always Beckett and PSA. Those are like the two that go head to head. Beckett has kind of fell off a little bit. Obviously, they're still getting high volume of grade 2. I think it comes down to what you like the look. Because you know, like PSA is a little sleeker. They've got an iconic, like, little thin red border and then white, and then obviously it gives you the grade in that. Everybody knows that, right? If you're into the hobby, if you're into collecting, you see it, you'll know it. You'll know it's PSA. Same with Beckett, though. Beckett's got a little thicker, a little bit different of a case. You know, they have a gold label or a silver label. So I think it's all based on it's kind of a crapshoot, right? So I feel like maybe if you have a card, a lot of people do this. If you have a card, you send it into PSA, it comes back. Let's say it comes back a 7, like that one right there.
Yeah, take a look at this one.
Yeah, take a look. Let's see. This one's a little.
Yeah, we showed Elena Yager 2 weeks ago. Let's.
The surface is a little beat up.
That's chrome, baby.
Yeah, that's chrome, babe. That is chrome. So that's chrome. That's chrome, babe.
But do us a favor. Read the front at the bottom.
Yeah.
What's the position?
What position does that player
all,
play?
man.
That's crazy. He's both sides of the ball like that.
Both sides of the ball.
Linebacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
That's an error card. We love to see that.
That's why it's just on the set. Baby.
No, I know. Yeah, that is nice. But like, yeah. So
One of the
somebody
best
would
offensive linebackers of all time. Come on.
All time.
The only.
could be the best offensive linebacker of all time. He might not have competition.
The only.
What's his name?
Dallas
Turner.
What a name!
Shout out
too.
Dallas Turner.
What a
Oh,
name!
You know, he was born to play football.
Hopefully they didn't fuck that name up too.
He's
I
from
mean.
Texas for sure.
But yeah, some people some people like if that graded and it came back a 7, some people will literally crack the case and send it to the other company
You're like,
to see if
"Yeah,
they get a
okay,
high
we can get
to
a
see if
9."
they get a higher grade.
What if they don't? They get a lower grade.
That's on them.
Crack again.
You spent your. I was gonna say, yeah, crack it again, or yeah, crack it again and just have it in a top loader or something.
Here's another question. So, like, you can send it to the different companies. Like
Yeah.
you said, some people will literally crack the case and send it to another one. Would the value, like, play a factor in which company they send the card to grade?
Yeah. Well,
Does it really?
that is all part of the process in terms of like when you mail the card in,
Mm-hmm.
they ask you for an estimated value.
Just off of what you think or your research?
Well, I mean,
or a mixture?
I think it's one of those. It's probably a mixture. If you're just like, you write something. I mean, you can't be too stupid with it because I think somebody's obviously gonna be like, they know, right? They obviously know what things are worth, right? So if you're trying to,
you
if you're
can't
trying to-
you can't bamboozle the
No,
top
'cause then
dog.
you're gonna try to pay less for getting it graded, but you
you
can
go
go
on
on eBay or whatever. So that's part of the process is you have to have an estimated value, and then that kind of determines what price range you're in to actually pay for the card.
Yeah.
And then that goes into value because now, whatever you bought the box for, you pulled the card, or if you just straight up bought it from eBay, and now you got to get it graded. You have to factor that all into if you're gonna go and resell it.
Mm-hmm.
How much money are you into it for?
Yeah.
So say it's a I don't know, $500 card, let's say, that you bought it for $500 on eBay. Maybe you pay, depending on if you wanted a quick turnaround or whatever, you pay $25-$30, so you're in for $530.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get it back graded, then you can try to flip it and try to make a little profit on what you put into that card.
No shit. So what about so in Noah's dad's terms, what about this $20,000 AJ Hawk rookie card?
Yeah.
That's how much it's worth, dude.
Give or take a couple hundred.
I literally just had to put Topps total on the shelf the other day. I had to put it on the shelf. Oh, this thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 10,000, 10 G's, easy.
Easy.
Okay.
He knew.
10 G's,
He
easy.
knew it.
That's low too. That's a
Elena
low
and Yager, what the hell were you guys talking about 2 weeks
That's a
ago?
lie.
Yager said not even 99 cents.
I mean, honestly, maybe want to chop off a few of those zeros.
What? What do you mean?
After the decimal.
You mean chop off a few to put back on, right?
Off the
Here's
Yeah,
the thing.
like
I'm
sit
starting
down
to.
and-
like, oh, I forgot them. Here,
Oh,
here they
20
are.
million.
Yeah, okay, hey,
yeah.
Okay.
You may want to pay me to take this card from
Holy
you.
shit.
How much?
Yeah, how much you? Actually, no, we're done. We're not doing that.
I
Get,
was- I was
get that card
calculating.
back.
Oh, there's a crease in it. Oh, there's a crease.
I don't even know what you're talking. All right, we'll
There's
see.
a crease. Now it's
Well, that's
only
'cause we cracked
8,000.
it out the PSA.
Dylan, you hear that? Now it's only 8,000. Now it's only 8,000.
Sorry about it. All right, Dylan,
Sorry,
we're
dude.
trying, bro.
We
We're
tried,
trying to
dude.
push you here. Someone's gonna buy that card.
We'll
for
get you there.
20,000,
We'll
know?
get you there eventually.
Maybe not the chase, but
Not even a whole page.
maybe back at PSA.
You need a blind
We'll see.
millionaire or something to get on that.
Little hot
That's a hell of
rod.
a binder, though, too, huh? That's nice.
It's legendary.
With the
It's
basketball.
part of the set, man.
Yeah, it deserves to be here.
The Guardians are not guarding.
No.
Yeah,
Not
didn't
at all.
look like-
To say
didn't
the
look like
least.
it did a very good job.
That was actually on the original set of Jumanji. It's the
Tough.
same thing.
It definitely was. Yeah, Robin Williams was thumbing
He
through
was
that, I think.
inside of it,
a
living
good
in
point.
there.
Can we
For
show
years.
some respect? This is the collector's Bible.
Literally.
Like, what's your guys?
I would say, what
guys'
chapter
deal?
are we
Hey,
going
I'm
to?
now a
One
collector.
What chapter?
Fucking BC,
Dead ass.
the first edition. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Art thou? What's his
So-
name? AJ Hawk. Yeah.
AJ Hawk.
AJ Hawk
AJ
1013 or
Hawk.
whatever.
I don't fucking
Boom.
know. But
we talk about?
Austin 316.
last time, what good transition? Because last time we were here, we were talking about it was WrestleMania season.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
yeah, it was.
How times have changed.
Yeah,
I've-
some time
A
has
lot of time
passed.
has passed.
Some superstars have flopped to different brands. This is where Downey's out of conference. So Downey was an amateur wrestler,
Okay.
professional. Sorry,
Him.
he's a him.
Him. He was him.
He was him.
He doesn't
He
have
was
the hair
him.
anymore.
But he's not. He's not.
Hair
Into,
retired.
he's not into the pro wrestling.
Sure.
nah.
Sure.
So
Fair. Hey, that's fair. It's not for everybody.
it's not for everybody.
You know, you either like it or you don't.
Or you don't.
You don't get real in between, but hey, that's
That's
okay.
right.
We respect it. We respect
So a
it.
few things happened. A few
Yeah.
big things happened the past couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
The Rock showed up on SmackDown
Crazy.
during the writers' strike.
Mm-hmm.
Jade Cargill's in WWE now. Who would have fucking seen that one coming? What about this one? Adam Copeland is all elite.
Man. So,
Day of his contract expiring.
you know what's funny is somebody told me that. I didn't know that his contract expired October 1.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know if you ever watched the AEW pay-per-views, but because they only put them on a handful of times a year, they pack everything into one, right? So it's like a 5 or 6 hour show.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Insane.
So if you think about it, I'm pretty sure when I almost called him by his WWE name.
No.
When Adam
Boom.
came out,
Boom.
I'm almost positive it was after midnight,
Yeah,
which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Which would make a ton of sense now. But
Well, now that you mention that, because he was in the press conference they normally have after the pay-per-views.
yeah.
I watched the video today. He said Friday night he was in Seattle recording that package before he walked out on the stage. So
Really?
he was in so they're in Seattle for Wrestle Dream or whatever.
Yep. Yeah.
And they needed to record some vignette before his grand entrance or whatever.
Sure.
So Darby's from Seattle. So they asked Darby, like, all right, what's some good places to go that nobody will like even think of going to see us or even recognize us? So I forgot what part of Seattle he brought him to, but he said it was the sketchiest streets he's ever been to just to record him in the convertible or whatever he was driving in the vignette.
Yeah.
He said he stopped at like this burger shop or whatever because he didn't eat for like 14 hours, which is insane.
Holy shit.
Insane.
No
He was just
thanks.
fasting.
I'm starving right now.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
sitting here, I'm like,
So 14 hours, this man goes to some burger joint or whatever, and he said the waiter recognized him. So before the waiter even said anything, he was like, yo, aren't you? He goes, shh.
that's amazing.
And he's like,
Shut the fuck up.
so he's like, okay, I get it. He's like, okay, I get it. Because obviously, if he's a wrestling fan, he
If he's a
recognizes who
mark,
he is.
he knows. He's like,
He
all
knows
right.
Wrestle Dreams in Seattle.
Uh-huh.
So he put two and two together.
Uh-huh.
But it was kind of sweet, the vignette. I don't know if you did you see the video?
I didn't get a chance. No, man.
Man.
I didn't get a chance to.
So just to like drop a little like preview. So in the vignette, he's driving in the car. Then they do like a drone shot of like the city, like on the highway he's driving.
Yeah.
Faintly in the background, it had to have been like a WrestleMania. So it was like this big stadium, pyro just blowing like crazy. And you know, Adam
Oh,
Copeland.
whoa.
I almost did it.
Whoa.
Come on, I almost did it.
Hey.
Almost got me there.
Hey, MJF did it. You can do it too. It's all right.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, in the post, I saw that.
In the press conference
In the
after.
press
Did you say
conference.
Edge? Fucking
Yeah.
Get it together.
And the guy was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like, Adam Copeland.
Yeah, he rolled his
I'll tell
eyes
you
like,
what, though,
Adam Copeland.
it's gonna be some getting used to for sure.
Has to.
Yeah, it's gonna
The
be
theme
tough.
song. Did you hear that at
I
least?
heard he got to keep it.
But they changed the beginning.
Oh yeah, it's
had
like a
to.
woman. Is that Beth saying? I wonder if that's like Beth
Oh,
saying
I wonder
it.
if that's. So you think you know him?
I heard that though, but that's the only part I got to see was like the minute he came out.
That shit was
and
electric.
That's all
It
I
was
saw.
loud.
Yeah.
That
was
was
electric.
loud.
But yeah, you got to go check that out. And he's full time. He's going to be on there every week. He's going to be part of the creative process and everything.
Holy shit.
He's going to be training a lot of the guys and gals over there.
I think that's what they need. They need someone like him because
100%.
I'll be honest with you, I have turned on Tony Khan.
Say it.
I'm not a Khan guy. I don't like
'Cause of CM
him.
Punk?
Really?
I don't like Khan. I think the company's great. I love all the wrestlers in the
what they all
company.
Yeah.
But Tony Khan himself, he's just a mark with money.
Boom.
He doesn't know how to book.
I'll tell you what, he's an awkward fella,
He's
too.
weird.
Yeah, so
He's a weird dude.
I was in Indianapolis for the Colts opener.
Yeah.
They're playing Jacksonville.
Mhm.
So we had front row seats. And it was like warm-up, so right before the game started. So this dude is standing in front of me, and you can recognize this dude anywhere, right? Tony
Well,
Khan.
right, yeah.
Like, he's that fro and all that. So he's holding his
scrawny guy.
coffee. He had those aviators on. And so I'm like, that's Tony Khan. Matt Johnson, who I was with, the big
Oh
wrestling
yeah,
guy too.
I
Yeah.
love Matt.
So he knows that. Maranto, this guy knows everybody, Matt, doesn't he? That's what it seems like.
He does what's good to the dude.
So I'm sitting. He was talking to somebody.
yeah.
And I was like, man, I think I'm gonna get his attention. I'm gonna let him finish this conversation. I'm sure it's an important conversation. All suits and all that, you get it. You get it.
Suits, yeah.
And so he starts walking. I was like, hey, Tony, what's up, man? He's like looking around. He said, hey, what's up?
Oh my God.
Hey, what's up,
What
guy?
a mark. I
I
would have
got-
yelled Mark at him.
I record.
Like, Mark.
I record. I was gonna ask him, be like, yo, what's going on with CM Punk or some awkward question? But I stayed
no.
away. Yeah, Tony Khan. I don't know. He's out of his mind. He's definitely on something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's playing with. We know he's playing with daddy's money.
Oh, 100%.
Because he's paying for these people's songs. He's paying for the talent.
And I know that shit ain't cheap.
No. the people he's probably got on his payroll now. I mean, obviously he probably cut a lot of money when they fired CM Punk. Although I don't know how much if they owed him or how that worked out.
Who knows?
But yeah, Bryan Danielson, Edge, all the damn.
He did it.
Adam.
I wasn't gonna get you, but
Adam, you did a little. That's all right. You did a little. You did a little scoff. You scoffed at me.
We got to get it together. We can't keep doing this.
I know. But I'm excited to see him because I'm fine with him going right into a story with Christian to start off. Right.
You got to.
It only makes sense. But I'm excited to see him. People were saying there's a lot of dream matches. Him and Kenny. Him and Moxley. I think Moxley wasn't. Yeah, he was already retired by the time Moxley was.
Yeah, he said he's
Ambrose.
never been in the ring with him.
Yeah. So
unbelievable.
You know what I mean? Like him and who else am I thinking? Page, Hangman Page, Swerve Strickland. There's just such a deep pool of people he can work with.
The one he kept going to was Samoa Joe. Imagine them on the mic. That story, that'd be unbelievable.
Magic.
Unbelievable.
Magic.
Now, they got the Hardys, right?
Yeah.
They got Edge and Christian.
Oh.
One last time.
Bully Ray and Devon already said they'd be down.
Holy shit.
What, a TLC?
Are they going to do a TLC match? Throw it back. Someone's going to die in the ring.
I know. I was going to say, listen, because that's my thing. It's like, right? I'm all about nostalgia, right? Yeah. I'll go for the cheap pop, right? If you know, of course. You bring out the Hardy Boys. Yeah, I'll get the cheap pop going, One of the in the song, right?
Yeah.
But if you put all 6 of them in a match together, I would be nervous. I would be very nervous for everybody's well-being.
Well, Jeff Hardy especially. I mean,
it's a great, great to have those.
Sorry.
It's great to
we got to face the facts.
We got to face the facts. Right. We can't live in the past forever.
I know wrestling's a fantasy world, but sometimes real life comes into play, and I'm really concerned about that, man, if they do another TLC match. Because Tony Khan, he's going to say fucking jump off the moon.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you get up on the stage? You'll be fine. Just jump off the top of that. We'll have things, but no. Yeah. I don't need anybody getting injured like that.
They should probably do like a arena match with all of them, with all their newer tag teams.
All their new factions and all that?
Yeah.
So who would be... Well, let's dive into it. So, Edge and Christian, Luchasaurus would be with them.
Right.
The Hardys, who would be with them? What's it called?
Private Party?
Yes. Private Party.
Yeah.
What about Team 3D? Who's going to be with them? If they get affiliated with AEW.
Maybe
call us up. We'd be down.
Maybe the Acclaimed?
The Acclaim, maybe.
Acclaim would be interesting.
Acclaim would be interesting. I don't know. Well, like Lucha Bros? I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, right. I just I'm trying to think. Best Friends maybe.
Best Friends with Orange Cassidy.
Yes,
that would be interesting because I feel
give them all the glasses.
Yeah,
Orange Cassidy and the glasses. That merchandise will sell.
Well, imagine. Sure. Well, I'm thinking too. Imagine like Bubba Ray and Devon come out with the no lenses and taped up, and then they put them on Orange Cassidy.
No lenses.
Yeah, 3D glasses with the tape in the middle.
And you know how Bubba would have no emotion after putting somebody through a table?
Oh, the best.
Just sitting there.
We put Mae Young through the table?
Yeah.
Moment of silence, Mae Young. Moment passed.
All right.
Thought he said, who?
She died a while ago.
Yeah. She gave birth to a hand, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah, you got some research to do.
Yeah.
you
get on the World Wide Web.
So real quick here, Jade Cargill. What's your thoughts? What do you think they're gonna do with her in WWE? They're already pushing her to the fucking moon.
I have to.
Here's the thing: is like I know there's one side of things. A lot of people are like, yeah, she's greener than goose shit. She can't wrestle. You know what I mean? But I think she's a star. I think she's an absolute star, and I think they should. They should push her to the moon because she's got the look. The promo she used to cut when she would talk to Tony Schiavone and go, "Cut the shit."
Yeah,
awesome. I popped every time. She's awesome, and I think she's got a bright future ahead of her. And yeah, I think what's nice for Jade and what I'm starting to notice is, if you've established your, obviously, I think Cody set a precedent. I really do. That Cody went, left, built himself, came back, and sold the WWE. Well, I don't think he had to do much selling, but sold the WWE.
In a way, yeah.
This is my package. Like, this is my character. I need all of this. And if it ain't that,
get me out of here.
Get me out of here. So I think Jade is kind of, people are going to start following suit, right? Jade built herself in AEW, and it seems like they're keeping her Jade Cargill. She's got the same gimmick, it seems like.
Yeah, for sure.
And no, dude, I think she's got a bright future. Another one where I think with a little work in the Performance Center and a little work with some of the immensely impressive talent they have for the women.
Yeah. She's already calling them all of them out.
I love it. I love it. I think there's going to be a lot of dream matches there too. Her and Io, her and Bailey, her and Charlotte. Her and Charlotte would be big money.
Her and Bianca.
Her and Bianca too. Love Bianca.
Her and Rhea Ripley.
What?
Just keeps going on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dummy. There's many avenues you go down.
Yeah. So great move for her personally, and great move for the WWE. I mean, I think they got their next, big star there.
100%.
So I'll be interested to see what she does.
And David Adams definitely has their next big star in Troy LeCastro. Shout
Right
out
here,
to the
baby.
Chase, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Troy for stopping by and putting a Super Bowl prediction out.
Bam.
Bills to the bowl.
The Bills.
Just like that. So, Troy, thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure, my friend. We could talk wrestling for hours.
I know.
I said before, we could do wrestling, but we could
Donnie and
be
I
our
would
own
just love
WrestleMania.
that.
What happened?
Donnie and I would just love if you guys just talked wrestling for hours.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like I was in high school taking English lit. Like I had no idea what the teacher was talking about. You guys were just going off having this debate. I'm
You
like,
got to take notes. You got to take
seriously.
notes.
What?
Do your
Who?
research.
Do research.
Only thing I got was that this guy said
the
he
worst
wasn't
part
a
was
con
I
man.
feel bad. Somebody died. I didn't even know.
Yeah, somebody
gotta-
died. We had to do a moment of silence.
I
I
didn't take a
know.
moment. I didn't even know what happened.
I was
We
mid-
pulled the emotions out of them. That's what
Exactly,
we do.
see?
That's what wrestling does.
That's what wrestling is, baby.
Yeah.
That's wrestling,
You know what I
babe.
mean?
That's wrestling.
This is how everybody feels when I talk about Star Trek. That's how the whole world.
Boom.
feels.
There you
It's
go.
like right
Full
there.
circle.
There you go.
Bang.
Full circle.
All right, Troy.
All right, gentlemen. Appreciate y'all.
Where can
appreciate
we
you.
catch the chase for those that are just hopping on board now?
Yeah. If you guys are just hopping on board now, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. But you can find The Chase, it's called. It's obviously presented by Dave and Adams. We do The Chase 3 days a week. We do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/DA Car World. But I tell you right now, I just want to give a quick plug that we are a lot more than The Chase as a whole for the Dave and Adams content. We're rolling out a lot of cool stuff. We do a lot of the breaks, personal breaks, group breaks for cards if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Sports, entertainment cards. We do Star Wars cards, Star Trek cards, things like that. Catch us on Twitch all around. Two Bros and the Live Lounge on Twitch. But, follow DA Card World, all social media platforms. That way you can keep up with everything we're doing.
Beautiful. With that being said, we'll take a quick 2 or 3 minutes, and on the other side, we'll break down week 4 and go into week 5. So, see you on the other side, folks.
Yeah.
Lucky Kyler ain't coming back this
by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Welcome back to Tank Talk, ladies and gentlemen, and shout out Troy Castro for stopping by. The Chase was in rotation the past couple weeks, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
Shout out to them in their 200th episode. Hopefully we'll see 200 more from the sound of Troy. We just made it through 200.
Yeah.
Shout out to 200 more.
Shout out to one more.
So, week 4, capping off tonight. The Seahawks and the Giants are about to kick off here shortly. Got it playing in the background. Hey, back to single games on Monday nights.
Good.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's-
not good.
Nah.
No, I like 2 games.
Did you? See, I wasn't a fan of it.
I wasn't a fan of when you're watching one game and then they throw on the other game. Like, bro, if I wanted to watch the Saints and the shitty, like, the trash Falcons, I'll watch that one. But I don't want to watch that one. I want to watch this one.
Oh, what was it? It was the Saints and the Panthers.
Yeah,
that was
no one wants to watch that.
That was a tough watch for sure.
This
So
one
we're going
is
split
bad.
screen now. No, get that one out of here.
I
Put that
feel
back on
like
ABC.
it kind of takes away from, I guess, lack of a better term, prestige of Monday Night Football.
No, when it's just a bunch of games.
Yeah, it's like it don't really mean nothing. You got
Prime
options.
time. Come on.
You got one game on the slot for a reason, man.
Gotta
So-
pick the games better.
Let's dive into a recap of Week 4. So the brand new Lions era has begun in the NFC North, as we all kind of picked in our picks here. Dominating fashion as well. D-Mont, it looked unstoppable. What did he get? 3 touchdowns? And
They smoked the Packers. D-line was looking crazy.
like a black mob.
Montgomery was just
What?
Yeah.
What you
Montgomery
what
was
you
just
talking
running
about?
out there for 3 yards of carry, doing his
Hey,
thing.
when you got a good offensive line,
Just
you put anyone back there.
bruising.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Laporta looked good. Amon Ra looked good.
Hey, Laporta might be a top 5 tight end, huh?
Yeah, he might be
Top 5 top
He's
tight
top
end.
5.
Boom.
He's top 5 in fantasy going forward. Rest of the year, easy,
Easy. Who's
without
above him?
question. Mark Andrews,
Yeah.
Then? And
You still got to
Kelsey.
put Kelsey up.
and
Kittle.
all right, that's 3.
Trying to think.
This is where it usually drops off.
He might be 4, bro.
Am I forgetting somebody?
Laporta, he's 4.
I think it's got to
Boom.
be 4. And he's out producing Kittle right now, but I just got to start Kittle every week because you never know when
You
he's
never
gonna score
you never
25,
know when he's
you know
gonna
what
drop
I'm saying?
50.
No, you can't
yeah.
match him.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, the Lions. This looks like it's their division to lose at this point. I know it's only Week 4, but
They can't even
now
lose it.
now is the time here we start figuring out who's who, right?
And we know everyone else in that division is a bunch of bums. That division sucks.
Yo, the Bears. If the season ended today and the draft was tomorrow, the Bears would hold the number 1 and number 2 overall pick.
I don't know if that's ever happened.
Would they trade the number 1 pick though?
Everyone was talking about the Cardinals were going to get the 1st and 2 pick.
That motherfuckers are competitive as hell. Boom, boom, shots, pop, pow, pow. It's got him rolling over there.
Who?
Gannon, do you don't remember in the offseason? That was our first introduction to him when he was talking to Kyler
Is that their
Murray.
coach's name?
Yeah.
Jonathan Gannon.
Dude, I don't keep track of the coach of the Cardinals.
He only watches offense. He doesn't
Well-
care who the
well,
coaches are, who's on defense.
I guess it makes sense because he was a defensive coordinator for Philly. So
yeah. I knew that. I knew he was in Philly.
Pew pew shots. Hey, that
shots explosives.
it's really got him moving. But back to the Bears though, like, are they going to be able to? Are they going to get Caleb Williams and Marv Harrison Jr.?
I hope not. Caleb Williams is going to say, I ain't playing for y'all. That's what he's going to say.
Hey, he should.
First
he
time
should say that.
First time since what?
I saw today
Eli
that
Manning.
Caleb Williams has like a list of teams he'll play for. And it's only like 5 or 6.
Who's on the list?
Giants, Cowboys.
He ain't going to
Can't remember the other ones.
That's it.
No, there's more on the list, but those are the teams I remember.
That's all 5 of them.
Giants actually. So I think if the Giants lose tonight, I think they're done. The season's done.
I think the season's done if they win or lose.
That season's done already.
It's already done.
Damn.
Season's
I know.
already
I know
done.
your pick for tonight.
Seattle, baby.
Yeah, I mean, we all got Seattle across the board, so that could be dangerous. We'll get back into that once we go over our picks and everything and spread the bread. But Yeah, bro. Well, the second overall would have belonged to Carolina if they didn't trade that shit away last year.
For some,
What a shit show it is in Carolina. We tried
That's for
telling you about
sure.
this Frank Reich nonsense. We get he has a slow start to the season, but with a staff like that, I know the roster ain't that great, but
Well, the comparison, especially with defense from last season to this season, it's like they don't have a fire under them anymore. They're
Carolina,
just like, yeah, we're going
Carolina.
out there, we're doing our job.
they got Frank Wright over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they-
like they're not going off of nothing.
they owe Steve Wilkes an
Imagine your
apology.
team trades up, right? You guys stink. You trade up to the first round, first overall pick, and then you get this frail, 5'7", skinny little, push him over with 3 fingers from a D lineman and quarterback out there. You got hurt Miles Sanders in the backfield. You think they're gonna light
That's
a fire
tough.
on that team? No, we're down for another losing season, boys.
Dylan,
Pack
what do
it
you
in.
think?
He agreed.
Yeah, he said, fuck them Panthers. He said it.
He said North Carolina, South Carolina, don't matter. East, West, South, North, don't matter. Bums.
He
The,
said it.
the fans are already calling for Frank Reich to be fired.
They should.
It's week 4,
As they
bro.
should.
That
Why
is
would you
not
want
good.
him as coach? He never did anything. They never won anything when he was a coach anywhere.
Yeah, he's
Come
got to
on,
be a
get him outta
coordinator.
here. Yeah.
Being a coordinator is fine.
Get a real
He's
coach.
not a good leader of men.
It's,
It's no problem.
and I hate to say
No
it, but,
problem.
I mean, you're right, brother Brendan. Like, it's
Call
just
up
so,
Carson Wentz.
we knew it was going to be bad when he's already preaching we got that mountain to climb, boys, in week 1. That's what he always said in the Colts locker room, and the fucking whatever mountain they were climbing, it was an avalanche every time.
Mount Everest,
He
dude.
never got past step 1 of the mountain.
They froze up every year and
So-
died.
This man stays at the bottom of the mountain.
And that brings us back to the conversation I think we had.
He climbed it once.
It wasn't him, though. It wasn't all
Wasn't him.
He climbed it, though. Built an entire coaching career off one mountain climb.
Shout out him for that.
Yeah.
He
And
said, I followed this track before. I could do it again.
He could thank Doug Peterson for that, because now it's starting to look like Doug Peterson was the reason why Frank Reich got a head coaching job, because you look at the track record. I don't know what his record stands at, but it ain't good. It's way below 500 every season.
It's only going
Ever
to get
since
worse.
he's been a head coach, I want to say he started off at least 0-3 every fucking time.
I don't think they'll fire him after 1 year, though. He's not doing anything atrocious like
There was a
what's the
reason-
guy, the Ohio State coach,
There's
Urban
a-
Meyer.
There's a reason. Well,
He was one and
We don't
done.
even have to talk about that.
Frank Reich's keeping his hands to himself, though.
Yeah, no, he's professional. He's just going out there and losing. That's all. So I give him 2
Professional
years of
manner.
losing, then they'll probably fire him. They let what's his name coach over there for more than a year. The last guy, Rule, he sucked.
Oh, yeah.
He was terrible.
But he's
They were
in a
competitive,
category.
though.
Now we can talk about that. Now you brought Matt Rule in. It's something about these college coaches. They
don't transition.
They
well.
do great in college. They just definitely don't transition well into
Most
leading a locker room full of grown ass men. Try to boss them around.
They're not trying to
You
hear
got
it.
a curfew, this and that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do that. Like, are you seeing it with Matt Rule, Urban
Right.
Meyer, even
Right.
the greatest college head coach of all time, Nick Saban? Didn't work out for
happened.
him. So
Pete
He
Carroll.
knew his role.
Pete Carroll did.
Pete Carroll's an extent. I mean, he was in the NFL, went to college, had success,
Chip Kelly.
came back. So his second,
The Eagles hate Chip Kelly.
he had
They
that
still
one, he had
talking
that
junk
one
about
good
him. I
season.
saw a video of Mike
One
Vick
good
talking
season.
junk about him just like last week.
That's how bad he sunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not looking good for Frank Reich in the Carolina Panthers.
Not
Like he
looking
was
good,
fired
it's
for
not
a
gonna.
reason. He was fired for a reason. This past season was the highest record set of money going to getting paid to fired coaches in
Really?
the NFL. Roger Goodell's like, can we actually keep these guys around just a little bit longer if they're not good? Because I mean,
Call up Bieniemy. Have him be a head coach. Watch they'll turn it around. You notice how the Colts don't have
That's a
him no
very
more?
good-
Now they're looking up. Just saying.
I think him and Brian Flores next season.
Flores another good coach.
He deserves another chance.
well, I think at the top of
Leslie
the list,
Frazier. No, I'm
Uh,
just playing.
at the top of the list,
not a good
is-
head coach.
Top of the list is Brad Johnson, offensive coordinator of the Lions, which we were just talking about it.
You gotta give him a chance.
New era of Detroit Lions
Top
football.
of the list. He's top of the list,
He got to be.
You seen their offense?
dude.
He's had the best offense for the past 2-3 seasons since Jared Goff got there.
Bieniemy.
We already said he's staying there.
Bro, I'm sorry if you don't agree with
He's
it. I'm
kicking
just,
out Ron
I'm just
Rivera.
passing out
dude.
when I'm fucking reading, dude. Sorry about it.
Bieniemy, And what's his name over at the Chargers?
Kellen
He's
Moore,
gonna
Kellen
take their
Moore.
job too. That team.
which
I hope
we're,
so.
we're hopping around a little bit here,
I
but
hope so.
Chargers almost chargered again.
Bro,
With a
what is up
broken
with
finger.
this dude? He said, "Hey, last week we almost lost, but we didn't. We pulled off the interception, going forward in our own side of the field. Hey, 34. Why not do it again?
Oh, yo, whoa, Justin Herbert's only got one hand. Fucking send him down the middle. QB
Boom.
sneak for
Sneak
this
it
first
right
down.
in there. Reach out.
That's
in
what the
middle of all these
analytics are
players.
telling me. Analytics are telling me that the quarterback one hand, he's gonna get that first down on a QB sneak.
He only needs one hand to reach over.
Yeah.
You
What's
don't
the
need
worst
that
that could happen? We got Khalil Mack waiting
What's the worst that could happen? We turn the ball over and almost potentially lose the fucking game.
to the Raiders.
And lose our quarterback for the season.
Hey.
I don't,
Aiden O'Connell looked halfway decent.
Oh, I didn't watch any of the Raiders playing offense.
the only thing I saw was him fumbling.
All
So
I heard was that who's the coach of the Raiders?
You know.
The bum from the Patriots.
boom.
He blamed Aiden O'Connell or something I saw on Twitter.
He did.
That's crazy. I don't
like,
even
to
know
be
who Aiden O'Connell is.
To be a professional in this league, you can't turn the ball over, especially if you're an NFL quarterback. Fucking
He needs to lose his job too, man.
This
rookie
is crazy.
quarterback, bro. Like,
Jamal Adams.
Yeah, Chargers on Charger again. I think we'd be talking about Brandon Staley fired today if they would have lost that game.
Bro, he's holding on by a string.
Yeah,
He's only making it worse every week.
survived another week, just like Zach Wilson did last night. Survived another week. huh?
Who? That was
So-
Aaron Rodgers out there.
So for the Swifties watching, I know a lot of it. For a lot of you guys, it was your first NFL game that you watched.
Zach Wilson's the best quarterback in the league.
That's probably your thoughts, even though he played Patrick Mahomes. So if
Don't
it was
tell
your
your
first
mom.
NFL game that you've seen, you're probably thinking, this Zach Wilson guy is a lot better than that Mahomes guy. It was one of those nights, man.
He was only playing so well because, Zach Wilson.
Say it.
He was sitting down there on the 50-yard line. He looked up. He said, Travis Kelce's mom went crazy.
Crazy.
And she got there a little late, too, and that's when he started cooking.
That's when he started
because
balling.
they had a slow start.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something about this Jets defense, too. I mean, they make these elite quarterbacks make some stupid fucking decisions. I don't know what it is. You seen it week one with Josh Allen.
Mahomes was just throwing up little punts.
Literally.
Throwing up little punts.
I could have caught the interceptions that he was throwing out there. He said, hee. Thank you.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He has games like that sometimes.
And then he was just looking and he was
Like,
like
at least
That's
twice
that,
a year.
That's one of the worst. Like, I don't want to say performances, but like definitely out of character games for him.
Yeah, it
Especially.
was bad. It was a great defense, though. So
Shout out to Swifties though. Travis Kelce played good.
He played all right. He had 12 points fantasy. It's probably like tight end 4 in the week.
But yeah, the Chiefs sneak away there. Zach Wilson looked like a fucking dog out there.
Bro,
like
he
Donnie,
said if there's
Donnie,
a back shoulder, I'm going to find it.
just like Donnie said in the group text. What would you say? He's turn the clock back around. He's prime Aaron Rodgers here tonight.
He was. He saw Aaron walk in. He said, I could do that. He said, Aaron, how you play this? He told him a little something on the sideline. Got it done.
he
Aaron,
said, pass it, back shoulder, Alan Lazard.
Back shoulder.
I got it.
He said,
Aaron,
oh,
Aaron said,
Easy money.
do what you do. Just like Dion.
Damn.
But speaking of Aaron walking in there, he looked like he's walking pretty good, so I'm going to keep an
He was-
eye
he
on
was
him.
walking.
He said his goal is to get back before the season ends, so
he should wait till next year. What are they, 1
I
and
don't
3
know
now?
with the game
I
they
think
had.
so.
It's
yesterday.
over, bro. It's over. It's too late. You should have traded for Kirk Cousins earlier. Then you could
No.
have came and replaced Kirk Cousins in the playoffs because the lights would be too bright. But there ain't no playoffs if you got Zach Wilson out there.
if he keeps playing like this, they might have a. If
Yeah,
they
he
stay
didn't play
competitive
bad.
like that, he's gonna find a way to win some games. If he keeps playing like that. If he keeps playing like that,
You
yeah.
see Harrison as was it Chris Jones? He said Zach Wilson is garbage, isn't he?
Roddy Harris. Again, we talked about the NBC guys last week. Like, what the fuck is that? You can't be out there saying that. Like, even if you do believe that, they say that shit off
He
camera,
said
bro.
nah. He said nah. You for real? You said he's special? This dude ain't special. You special. Zach Wilson's garbage.
You can't say.
What?
I'm sorry, bro.
After the best game of his career too.
Unbelievable.
What a night for Zach Wilson.
And what a night.
Zach Wilson needs to grow a beard or something, dude.
Okay.
I don't think he can.
I'm probably
He's
not.
losing his hair though. I don't know if you guys peeped.
Uh-oh.
Really? Is that why he wears the
Thinning out a little bit.
That's why he wears the
That could be why he's losing it.
Oh, 'cause
Oh,
he's wearing the
shit.
What is that? The samurai
Headband.
Headband.
Yeah, it's a headband, man.
No, it's like a
Karate chop them mills.
So I'll make the Campbell's chunky for Travis Kelce's mom, just like this. Boy.
And that's what the Jacksonville Jaguars did to the Atlanta Falcons yesterday morning in London. Probably the greatest NFL broadcast of all time with the Toy Story animations. Brother Brandon, you were right, man.
That shit was awesome.
It was cool.
It was.
Yes.
Did you? We
I
didn't.
wanted to.
We
I
didn't
was
watch the
sleeping.
game, but I after the Bills game, I went home and was watching some of the highlights after the fact. They killed that shit. If they do that again, I'm definitely gonna watch that over the real life broadcast. Because
What if
that
they made
was,
a Toy Story like Madden mode?
They got to do something
That'd be
after
cool.
that because
That'd be cool.
that's literally what it was like watching. I don't know if Maranto, because you're into everything like that, just like the production stuff and animation. Like it was literally you're watching a live video game.
I honestly, I couldn't figure out like how they did it.
That's
They
what
had
I'm saying.
they had chips inside
Mhm.
every
I know,
player's
but like
jersey.
it's really good, but it was just whatever that software that they created for that.
That's
was
Disney,
awesome.
baby.
Like to be able to do that like in real time.
Real
that was really
time.
good. That was really. I mean, you understand like how they're gonna do stuff and with all the stuff that was really cool.
Yeah.
And it was anything's better than listen to some of these jerks.
But we're still measuring
announce
first
the
downs
games.
with.
I'd rather have that than half of the guys they have announcing these games.
I agree with you. And
Chris
it was like,
Collinsworth. At him.
No.
Nobody wants to listen to his bone.
he could have decided what side he wanted to pick last night.
I tell you what,
Keep going.
this guy right here.
You see this guy, Zach Wilson, he's playing great. But he's garbage. You know, he got Pat Mahomes out there. And it's like, what are you saying right now?
Let's look into
And
the
Chiefs got
300s.
bailed out too.
The Chiefs did get bailed out. They did. Sauce Gardner was mad. Robert Saleh was over there ready to break a referee in half.
That should have been a hole. That should have been a call.
Well, back to Toy Story though. So that broadcast.
Just
was
Tank,
definitely-
just so you know, man, you got a friend in me.
Thank you.
That's
I
a song
I-
from
I
Toy Story.
appreciate
If you
that.
didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I've got a cowboy
thought
hat
that
on.
was just
It's been a
budding
few years
friendship
since you
right
watched
there,
it, but that's all I can remember.
I love Toy Story.
Toy Story is good stuff.
Me and my fiance, no, they always have this debate. This is one of our first arguments we've ever had.
Holy shit. About Toy Story?
Toy Story or Ratatouille?
Toy Story
Why is
all
this a
day.
debate?
Why
You
would
say
where did
They're almost
Ratatouille come
completely
from?
Did you
different.
say Ratatouille?
Because Ratatouille is her favorite Disney animated movie.
Ratatouille is very good, but it's not Toy Story.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a rat.
Fucking
No,
rat
that's
bastard.
That's all I gotta say.
He's stealing the cheese.
And he's not Ratatouille. Ratatouille is what they're making.
We don't know.
People get very confused about that.
Same as
Ratatouille is very
Remy.
good. It's a very good movie.
Remy the
It's all right.
rat.
It ain't
If
no
it's
Toy
so
Story.
good. Where's the sequel?
Boom.
Oh,
right?
or 3, or 4,
Like,
or
look at
5.
it, think of it in
Or 6.
Right. Like, we're not gonna make 1. We're not gonna make 2.
Would.
We're not gonna make 3. They
Here we
make
go.
like, they're making
Here we go.
5. They're working on 5.
That's
They
what I'm
haven't even
saying.
Ratatouille 2 yet.
Boom. So, Nadia, if you're listening,
Sorry.
Sorry.
sorry about it.
I don't want to. Not cause any problems on the homestead, but
Oh, you're good. She's leaving for London Wednesday. So
Oh,
you don't
good
got-
for
you
her.
know.
Sounds cool.
Oh, that's dope. Let me talk about this.
Maybe she'll find Remy there then.
Maybe she will. I don't know.
Yeah, she
Now
might
you
have
gotta
a
go
little
to
Ratatouille
France.
over
That's
there.
Yeah, that's in France.
Oh, sorry.
Same.
You uncultured
All
swine.
Europe is the same, bro.
He gets it.
What were you going to say?
Oh, yo, having the Jaguars back-to-back weeks in London is cheating.
Yeah, they ain't gotta travel. They're just there.
They just get to hang out in London and get accustomed to the time difference for a whole
Hey,
extra
have-
week,
have
and now
a
the
few
Bills
beers.
get to pull up.
Hey,
That's
that's the
some cheating.
And they go
That
every
is
year
cheating.
too, so they're kind of used
Yeah,
to
they're
it.
used to it.
that's the
and
cons,
they-
baby.
That's what?
The cons.
The cons of what?
All right. Yeah, I know you weren't listening to the
Uh,
wrestling conversation, but
No, he said he's not a con man. I said that's what every con man would say is that you're not a con
yeah,
man.
see, that's where you got lost.
Their last name is Khan.
Shad Khan, the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
He's doing this on purpose.
His
Hold on.
son owns AEW, the wrestling company we're
Oh,
talking
really?
about.
Yeah.
Shad Khan not only owns the Jacksonville Jaguars, Maranto knows the answer. He owns some soccer team over there in London as well, right?
They have
He
oil
cheated.
money
Yeah.
too, right?
They have oil money too.
Oh, so they rich.
Right?
He's the one with the mustache?
Yeah.
Yes. You know.
This is cheating. That's all I'm saying. You just happen to get the Falcons as a warm-up one when you're both not ready in London, and then when you gotta play the Bills, you're like, let's do it when we get to chill in a whole other country for an extra week.
Well, speaking of the Bills,
Won't matter.
the floor is going to be yours shortly because you're the only one that believed that the Bills were going to squish the fish, and they did that for sure.
I tried to tell you, man. Josh Allen's what, 10-1 against the Dolphins? I'm trying to hear no Mike McDaniels. He got the whole little what's it called? Motion before the snap. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, I forgot the last 8 times they met.
Yeah.
They haven't lost
We-
in Buffalo. So
We lost one time because it was
Yeah.
160 degrees in Miami, and it was barely, and people were hurt. Barely. Not this week.
I was hurt too.
We were about to drop 70-20 in reverse on them.
Oh,
Come on.
And they shout out to Sean McDermott for that gameplay because they did everything they had to do to keep up with a team like Miami. You got to literally score on every fucking drive. Slow Tyreek down. They couldn't slow the run down. They 8 carries, 100-something yards, but it didn't matter in the
Didn't
end.
matter.
our run game stinks. As
The
you
offense
saw.
looked phenomenal. Josh Allen was taking what was given to him and dicing them up, bro.
Yeah, that's
had
what
to.
you got to do.
They don't even know how to tackle Diggs on the sideline. Number 4, whoever that is, Kuya or whatever for the Dolphins.
That was one of the
Straight
best
bomb.
plays I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know what
Where
they
he
were trying
broke
to do.
2 tackles. I don't know either.
Yeah, I'm
they
not
just
gonna lie to you.
Just did a little woohoo spin
He
around.
held him, let him go. Oh shit! He just caught the ball.
Said-
Let me get him.
I'll score.
No, the
They
guy
had the
came
flag
up.
on the play too. There was a flag too. They were cheating too. Couldn't stop them.
It
Still
was a weird
Couldn't.
game because you had like the first 5 possessions all go for touchdowns.
just bang, 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 touchdowns.
Like-
I was like, oh,
and
damn.
then
back
you're
and
like, wow,
forth,
we're
yeah.
just gonna have one of these games. It was
This is
like
about to be
Kansas City
crazy.
Game, like a couple
And
years
then it
ago.
was
Just
like,
gonna
nope.
back and forth, no punts. And then
You
then
can
it
put
was
the
like
camera
a
on
punt,
you,
a
man.
punt. Oh, sorry. It was like a punt, a punt, and a punt.
Point,
But
point.
then it seemed like Buffalo made the adjustments, and Miami never was able to make that adjustment after that one drive. No, I think field possession, whatever field where they were getting the ball after the punt made a difference.
Yeah.
Then the crowd stepped up in that one drive, and that one drive the crowd really got loud, and I think they had to delay a game and illegal motion too. Like
What was it? It was 31-14 at halftime.
Yeah.
and then Buffalo just took they got the interception, and then that was it. And you could just see once they got that interception, even though we only scored 3 after that, Buffalo just kind of took control of that game, and Miami never really seemed to have an answer.
Yeah,
Tua just floated it up right to the D-back.
Brother Bren was, I mean, when we were at the game, he was saying that's the loudest he's ever fucking heard it there. And you're right with the over. That shit was a layup.
Got it.
Bills probably almost did it by themselves.
They never
Close.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we left early. We were fucking shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell from my face, fucking burnt up like hell.
Yeah, it was a nice day for the game.
We were
It's
literally
too nice.
We
I got
literally-
sunburned a little bit.
I feel that.
We literally walked everywhere.
Got to beat the traffic too if you got out there. Really.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, we did. That was one reason why we left.
That
early.
was the
Every
earliest I got
time-
home.
Every time we get stuck for like 3 hours in that lot, it's crazy. But
That game was a layup. Von Miller
I'll
not
give-
even
we'll
back
give it to
yet.
you,
Come
bro.
on.
We'll give it to you.
But
But
might have to change my Super Bowl pick, dude.
You believe
Oh,
me.
you had the Niners and the Chiefs. Not too late.
You
Sorry.
picked the Chiefs?
Dude, they're a good team. Sorry.
You and Taylor
I
Swift,
understand
bro.
football. Gosh.
I don't think a lot of the teams this year. I mean, I got to say, there's a lot of teams this year that
Ain't
people
worth a
weren't
damn.
expecting.
Oh yeah.
Back
stink?
and forth on both sides. Detroit's funny because remember everybody was on Detroit last year. Like Detroit was going to be so good, and they were good last year. But I think everybody was just kind of like jumped the gun a little bit.
Yeah, they
Whatever
weren't
they
there yet.
need now, Detroit's like, whoa. they
Well,
look
we all
good.
wanted them to be good because they've
their
stunk
defense.
for so long.
Their defense is stepping it up this year.
Well, like
Remember last year, everybody was like really high on Detroit last year, and then this year it seems like they kind of put it all. Everything seems to be falling into place with them now.
well, you could say people also jumped the gun on Buffalo because I mean everyone had them win the Super Bowl last year.
True.
Kind of fell apart. I mean injuries and everything. I mean
The Super
we
fell
talked
apart,
about it.
actually.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about it a bunch of times. They had to go through a bunch of obstacles that no other team has ever gone through before. But like this year, they check off every fucking box.
Every box but the
Well, it
Jets
was
game.
interesting because obviously you guys were at the game, so you didn't hear the broadcast, right?
No,
Not at all.
In the fourth quarter, they had a big discussion. In the fourth quarter, they had a big discussion about, all you've been hearing about is how the windows is closing for the Bills. And he goes, I don't know, that window looks wide open to me. Like, the announcers acknowledged. I mean, they came into that game really trying to throw Tua, like, a lot of whatever. But by the end of that game, they just kind of were like, they really were on that Bills train. I mean, obviously that's how it's produced. But they were saying, there's been all this talk about the Bills windows closing, the Bills windows closing. Like, well, maybe
A lot of
we
people
were
have been
wrong.
saying
Like,
that,
why
yeah.
do people think that? Look at some of the younger, like,
Hey,
so.
I've been saying it.
When you got the
It was
best
kinda
quarterback
neat.
in the
It was
league, the
fun
window's
day.
never closed.
what were you saying, brother, bro?
Oh, about how the window's closing? But shit, maybe they just reloaded.
It's open window season out here in Buffalo. This is the best time of the year to open your windows up. Turn the fans on, open the windows up. It's time.
Oh, no fans. It's about to cool down.
Yeah, they're gonna cool down.
Don't worry
I
about
think.
that.
It's gonna cool down.
And they turned off the heated seats on Sean McDermott too.
Oh,
He's cool now.
Because he looks like he knows how to call defense.
Had to get Leslie
Hey.
out of here. Get out Leslie and look at that. Defense is playing phenomenal.
Shout out Leslie, though. Good guy.
Doesn't matter if you're a good guy. We just talked about that.
Yeah, he took the year off. We don't care.
Yeah, well,
Take next year off too.
New coach.
Bills look like they're well on track to. I mean, people are claiming them as the kings of the AFC, and that's what it's looking like right now. Josh Allen is playing at MVP level. I think the odds on the MVP flipped. Obviously, you can't bet that here in New York, but other markets you can. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you guys know, but I heard it earlier. I think he's at. You get Josh Allen MVP in different markets at like plus 300 right now. He's the favorite. So.
Tua was plus 600 as the leader, I think, last week.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that was a waste of money.
insane.
Anybody
it
could
might
put
not
on
be
Tua.
300, but I don't. He's the favorite right now. But I think a dark horse would also be Lamar Jackson, the way he's playing.
He had some impressive passes.
Low key.
yesterday.
Yeah, that was my dark horse for MVP.
I don't hate on McCaffrey either, being a non-quarterback MVP. People love McCaffrey.
You could put Tyreek up there too.
Yeah, you could have. Until this week.
Could have been
Yeah, it
You,
coulda
you
been.
weren't far off. Josh is on the 350.
350.
That's pretty good.
Tua was a 500.
Right now?
Mahomes is 550. I'm just doing the first column.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Jalen's still like 750 to 800.
No one cares about the
Lamar's
rest.
like a plus 1,000.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Lamar's the best value there for sure.
So-
Jalen, I would take Jalen too, possibly.
I don't know, bro. Like I mean,
Tua and Mahomes is crazy.
the Eagles have been sneaking their way through these games, huh? 4-0 right now.
Well, they had
winning.
new coordinators. They had to figure shit out.
Yeah, that's true too.
Wasn't as
AJ
easy.
Brown's eating over there.
Again, the week I fucking didn't bet him score a touchdown. We really needed you last week, AJ.
Yeah.
Super needed him
I
last
don't
week.
care. That's my guy.
Dropped those two in the end zone.
AJ's the man.
You see, bought his cleats. Made him change his cleats at halftime.
Didn't matter.
Why?
Because he wore bright cleats so his daughter can see which one's him on the field. And
That's
the
what I
NFL
think
said, "Fuck your cleats.
Fuck
Got to
your-
put plain shits on."
They said, AJ,
No
fuck your
fun
daughter
league.
too. We don't want you to see her.
That's
on-
Basically,
absurd.
hey,
we don't want her to see you on.
we don't
field.
want new fans
Seriously.
of your family. Okay,
No fun league.
super no fun league.
Chris Goodell, Roger Goodell.
Who's Chris?
I don't know. He's probably got a cousin or something.
not cousin Chris.
Shout out cousin Chris.
Nah. We're gonna make Roger Goodell wear a mask to the draft so you can't see your cousin.
Well, the Eagles they sneak out. They're 4-0.
Speaking of masks, David Njoku, you saw that?
That was cool.
It's kind of a cool mask, but not cool how he got the mask.
Not cool how he got the mask, but he embraced it. He said,
He
you know
did.
what? If I'm gonna burn up
Sick
my face
outfit.
and have a rough
Still-
time,
still-
I'm at least be sick walking into the stadium with the fur coat.
Still properly jocked too. Let's not get that to it.
Super.
Yeah, that was fresh. Not so fresh how the game went.
Speaking of fresh, Broncos country's riding again, baby.
Dude, you know how we were at the game and I was like, yo, bear the fuck down, they're winning. It was like 28-7. They didn't score since.
I was like, wow, they about to do the same thing as Miami, and then it turned around.
I'm sick. I'm sick. 'Cause I was so excited. I'm like, bear the fuck down. Yeah, let's go. They're
Fields,
finally
baby.
getting one.
They're-
Fields isn't the problem. Boom. Fields
They're-
isn't the problem, but still.
They're-
Fuck, man.
They're bearing down bad.
Bad. Down bad.
Uh,
Fire everybody. Not their GM,
Oh,
though.
back
He's doing a good job.
to Caleb Williams. He said,
Okay.
Cowboys, Raiders, Vikings, Giants, Niners.
well, you could throw a fucking kiss the Niners one goodbye. I mean,
Give me Caleb Williams over Brock Purdy 10 out of 10 times, maybe
Ain't
11
even
out of
fucking-
10 times.
well,
He's going to the Vikings.
After that Trey Lance thing, they never traded up in the first round again. So you could kiss that the fuck goodbye.
That's
Are
out of
actually
there.
not going to the Vikings.
And
They're
also,
division
Brock Purdy's
rivals.
a guy. What'd you say?
I said he's going to the Vikings. And I said, never mind. They're rivals. Can't do
Yeah,
it.
no, because then they could just never win the division. Yeah, that'd be rough.
Raiders stink as an organization. I wouldn't do that to him.
Yeah, but he wants to go to Vegas.
Oh, that's true.
It's a good market.
Aiden O'Connell, that might be his team.
Tom Brady owns
Don't
a little
say
bit.
that.
Aiden
What do you mean?
O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell.
The coach is
You'll
already
just wait
really
and see,
good.
bro. Just wait and see. With that mustache, hey, y'all in trouble.
Not me. Y'all be easy.
And that's what Rams said to the Colts this weekend. Up 23-zip. But hey, Indianapolis got some fucking dogs now. Last year, that game probably would have been like 43-0.
Oh, for sure.
Jeff Saturday.
Came back and fucking tied that bitch up.
I was like, wow, I was impressed.
Unfortunately, couldn't get the win. Stafford, you got props to fucking Stafford playing the whole game on a fractured fucking ankle, bro.
Got that dog in him. Georgia Bulldog.
Ankle?
Yes.
Yeah, you see him limping around out there.
How's it
Especially
gonna
that
be
last
going forward?
drive.
Is it gonna be?
Yeah,
He's
I don't
probably
know.
going to be out, but they got
There's a
you
good
got to
chance.
win.
There's a lot of injuries this
Puka.
upcoming week.
Puka
but
to
yeah,
God.
Puka, man, like
He got the touchdown.
Puka to God. Fantasy goat.
not your god though. You were saying, unless he, because you flip flop. It's a week to week basis.
Who's my God?
You
Puka.
said it wasn't Puka.
You said Puka the God, but he's not my God.
No, not mine.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right.
Not yet. Fantasy God though.
You didn't convert to Pukaism.
Could be a Pugism.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with the Rams.
Stetson Bennett time?
I don't even know if he's
Cup?
back yet. So hold your comments, please. We still don't know his situation.
Oh, I can't wait until it's something bad. Let
So-
it be something bad. He has dementia or something.
What?
That'd be crazy.
Because he's
Fucking-
57 years old.
Oh my God. You got a problem.
Well, he's got a problem.
That's why he was in college so
Well-
long. They had to keep telling him the same course material over and over again.
Stetson, I'm with you, brother.
Depending. Let it be
Depending.
Let it be something terrible.
If it's something bad,
and we'll
we're
run
gonna have
this
to
back.
we're gonna have to erase that
We'll
clip.
have to
off.
rescind that. But
But yeah, the Colts came back, lost in overtime, unfortunately. But I like what I fucking see, man.
it was a good game.
And breaking news today. JT's back to practice Wednesday. And Shane Steichen said he's been having conversations with him throughout this whole process. He's excited to be fucking back with the boys.
We'll see on
All
Wednesday.
right, let's see.
I'll see it when I'll believe it when I see it on Wednesday.
Hey, if we get JT 2021, hey, league in trouble.
I feel like he has to be somewhat near what he was, right?
Easy.
Different offense.
That's why he wants all that money because he's easily just him.
And in that
He's
offense, too,
well-rested.
bro. What'd you say? Well rested.
Well
yeah.
rested.
Yeah, he got a little 4-week break. and-
Shane,
Sitting
Shane,
around the house.
Shane was saying, man, he's rehabbing his ass off out there. Shoot, he looked real good. He said, we'll see when he get the pads on though. So
I hope so. The Colts, they got a chance to win that division. It's up in the air.
gotta
over
get
there.
so right now they're in first, but they're tied for first. Everyone in the division's 2-2, so it's up in the air
Holy
for everybody.
shit.
And speaking of that, let's stay in the AFC South because Texans have swag.
Bro.
Here was C.J. Stroud's conference after the game. Here's what he said.
That ain't flying from like anybody in this building. I want them to know like we're frying our tails off every day to make sure y'all walk around with Texan gear pride. Like y'all walk around with that swag that we walk around with when we get a dub. And for me, I take that real personal because I don't like being bagged on by my teams. Like when my Lakers lose, I'll be pissed. So, so like I take that stuff real serious, man. And it's up to us to work every day and put the work in. And like you've seen, I mean, the Steelers fan came and they showed out today in our stadium, and we sent them home. And I think our fans felt the energy. Like, man, we ain't playing today, like from the get go. So I just want to say, man, like we're gonna keep fighting every day, just so y'all can walk around with that swag.
Got swag, man. He said, hey, when y'all are in the stands, y'all better have the swag like we do after we get that dub.
He said, don't be coming in here Pittsburghed up. Get out of here. This is the Texans Stadium now.
Basically, what he
Houston
just
sound.
said is, fuck that little shitty test that y'all said I was going to be shit.
Yeah.
Here I am. Should have been picked first overall.
Yup.
Dummies, yeah.
We're looking at it right now. Maybe he should have been. And I don't know if you guys remember during the draft, during the broadcast, they showed a shot of a Panthers fan. He had a Panthers C.J. Stroud jersey. Somebody check on that guy, please, because I know
He's not
good.
doing okay.
He's not doing well.
To be fair, Frank Reich wanted Richardson.
That's
I thought he
that's
wanted
true.
Stroud.
Either way, didn't want him.
He didn't want Bryce Young.
Either way, he didn't want to Bryce Young.
He didn't want his
That,
little
hey, that
son.
is true.
Anybody but Bryce.
He said, nah.
And
man.
here we are.
Here we
Setting
are.
up for
I mean,
failure.
as it's looking right now, obviously I'm a Colts fan, and
Can we get some new jerseys for the Houston Texans?
I think that's
fuck
it.
what
dude.
I had to say just now. Huh? Jesus Christ.
I know I'm a Colts fan, but the Texans need New Jerseys.
What I was gonna say is, we'll get to that in a second. But even as a Colts fan, obviously big fan of Richardson. He's already changed the culture, setting a precedent in Indianapolis. C.J. Stroud is playing like the best quarterback in this draft.
Yeah, he was the most ready.
Richardson's up there.
I don't know what
It's
I'm saying,
close.
but if you had to pick one, I mean the numbers are showing I mean, I love Richardson. Sunday was his first game he finished from start to finish of the game.
He didn't do that week 1?
Yeah, I remember he got hurt at the Gardner Minshew had to come in the last play.
Bro.
Yeah, so I mean, as it stands right now, C.J. Stroud could potentially be the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Holy
now,
shit,
for
he
now,
deserves
for
it.
now. If he had to crown him today, he'd get it. But yeah, man, it's definitely a different Houston Texans team. And
New culture.
exactly. Explain why the fuck why do they need new jerseys? I think they're
things
clean.
are ugly, dude.
Really?
New
Yeah, they're just so
new
boring.
culture. Get rid of the bad luck years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get rid of
maybe.
all the wash jerseys when you've never been good ever. Get rid of the Matt Schwab jerseys. Let's get some new jerseys in here.
Matt
It's C.J.
Schwab.
Stroud's time. It's the defensive coach's
know who Matt
time from
Schwab
the
is, but-
49ers.
Kind of like what the
Whatever.
Patriots did.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, we ain't got Tom Brady no more. Let's
Switch
new
to
era.
losing.
Yeah, new jerseys."
Switch to losing jerseys.
Yeah.
And now Texans are like, "Here's our winning jerseys. We're
That's
back."
right. Switch
I
to
know they were
losing
never
jerseys.
there.
I've always liked those ones.
They're
I don't know.
ugly, dude.
They're not bad. They're
The
not
only
bad.
cool player that played for the Texans was Andre Johnson
Andre
and
Johnson.
Arian Foster.
Not J.J.
Not J.J. Watt.
Nah.
Maybe the best Texan all time.
He just got
All
inducted
time?
to their Wall of Fame.
It's just him. I hope.
Maybe if he had a different
He's
jersey.
the third one.
If he had a different
Who's
jersey.
the other two?
Couldn't fucking tell you.
Probably Andre Johnson.
Andre
and-
Johnson
Andre
for
Johnson's
sure.
good.
Who's the other one?
I don't know. I have
What
to
is
do that
that? Their
research.
personal Hall of Fame? Is it
The Texans Wall of Fame.
No, there's one more. One more. Who's the guy that played for the
Yeah.
Bills?
Mario Williams.
There's a
Mario Williams.
Maybe
He was a beast.
Maybe it
He
might,
was
it
a
might be
beast.
him.
He was a beast.
That would
I
make
met
sense.
Mario
Yeah.
Williams in the airport buying a sandwich. He's a
Sure
cool guy.
was.
Biggest dude ever.
That's how most of them are. Massive.
This was
Big
Mario
guy.
Williams.
Yeah.
Greg Russo is a fucking giant.
Yeah, he's the same way. Yes.
Yeah. He was out there eating this weekend.
Yeah, he was. I almost wore his
That was-
jersey
that
for
was
the
good to
show.
see. You got his jersey?
Yeah.
Why don't you wear it? Oh, you didn't change since yesterday.
No.
I learned at Oliver's celebration this weekend. That's how
Let's
much
see
he
it. The
was
floor is
learning.
yours.
He
Yeah.
said,
What do you do?
yeah, every play, swim move, woohoo, yeah.
Hey, I told you.
Giddy
It's
up.
Cowboys
48 to
season.
20, boy. Good night. See you later, Dolphins. Maybe next year. Get a new quarterback.
Yeah, C.J.
God.
Stroud in Texas got swag.
Texans are balling out.
Shout out to Miko Ryan.
Him, Nico
Shout out.
Collins.
Nico Collins. Nico.
Yeah.
It's a pro tank show.
Tank Dell.
Shout out Tank Dell.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get him on the show. That'd
I'm
be
still
fucking
waiting
cool.
for Damian Pierce to pop off a little bit.
Hey, he looked pretty good this weekend.
Yeah.
I think it's just offensive line.
Yeah.
Once they
They're
stay healthy.
once their offensive line gets healthy, I think that might be a fucking problem. We'll see though.
I'm rooting for anybody but the Jaguars to win that division.
Oh my God.
I'm with you, bro.
They're just not cool at all.
Fuck them.
We did pick them right to win, though.
Yeah, we did. Bengals are hitting rock bottom.
Yeah.
Um,
Best quarterback in that game was Derrick Henry.
touchdown pass. That was. I think that's his fourth career touchdown pass.
That was a good
Derrick
pass.
Henry is 7 for 8 with 4 touchdowns on his
It'd be nice if
career.
you'd have ran a little bit. I have him in fantasy.
Is-
you help me out too much?
Is Derrick Henry the greatest Titans quarterback of all time?
He might be. That's that line you could not argue with.
You can't.
7 for 8 with 4 TDs.
You can't even compare to Steve McNair's numbers.
Wasn't
Rest in peace.
Moon.
Warren Moon, fuck him.
Jackie
He got
Moon.
He got Derrick Henry.
It's
But
Derrick
he wa-
Henry,
but
King
technically,
Henry.
he was an Oiler.
Get
same-
Tajay Spears off
same
the
plays.
field, dude. Give Derrick Henry the ball 45 times a game, and you'll win more games.
Please
Get
'cause I need-
Tannehill
I
out of
need the
here,
points
you know.
in my system.
Just run the Wildcat the whole game.
Literally, let him do jump passes to Dontari Poe, and just that's it.
That's what you were saying about McCaffrey too. Are these running backs taking over for quarterbacks?
They should.
They
If
got
they
a
want to
shot.
get paid, maybe they can start playing quarterback.
That's a good point. I never thought about
Think
that.
about it.
Yeah, Bengals hitting rock bottom. I mean, I hate to say this because, I mean, I've seen this from past experiences, right? And I've been seeing this float around on the interwebs.
They're done.
Joe Burrow might be the next fucking Andrew Luck, man.
No way.
No. Joe Burrow's way too cool.
He got swag.
No offense to Andrew Luck, but there's a big difference between Andrew
Bro,
Luck
he
and Joe
can't-
Burrow. Joe Burrow's a dog.
He's going to get hurt, bro. I mean, he already has. When's the last time he's had a
It's his
full
calf.
When's the last time he's had a full healthy training camp?
College.
You can't name one other than that.
Now,
I
when they
think
went
he
to
was
the
hurt
Super
then
Bowl?
too. He had the he has what was it?
He had something. He always had something.
He always has.
I
something.
don't even know.
Was that the
not
appendix year?
The
Maybe.
appendix. Come on, dog.
Cause he keeps
You get
getting
tackled.
fucking,
That shit hurts.
He keeps getting fucking blasted in the backfield 27 times a game.
Hey yo.
It's
You
the
gotta stop
truth.
getting blasted in the back.
Field.
It's terrible.
Grow up, dude. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, dude. Come on.
That's the way it's been, though.
Joe's
Joe
gonna
Burrow.
be fine. They got white jerseys now. They're sick. He's gonna play. He's gonna be good. Hall of Famer.
He's always been good. I mean, that's never been a question. So has Andrew Luck, but he fucking couldn't stay healthy to save his life.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I'm just saying, it's starting to look like
Just
that,
his
bro.
calf.
It's always something, though.
I don't know if Jamar, what he's saying is true. He's always open. Get the ball to him.
Just throw it to him. He's always
Yeah,
open.
he's always open.
He needs time to throw it
They're
to him.
done
That's the
this
problem.
year, though. Joe Burrow's hurt. T. Higgins just cracked his ribs.
They're fucked.
It's rough.
I think they're if
Joe
like,
Mixon
like,
just sucks.
like we mentioned earlier in the show. If the draft started tomorrow, I think they'd have 4th or 5th overall right now.
That's dangerous.
Insane.
Don't let Marvin Harrison go to the Bengals. Please.
No way.
Please don't let that happen.
But now I hate to say it, T. Higgins might be hitting the market.
Oh, he's definitely not the trade market. You're not saying trade market, right?
No, he's going to be a free agent. I
Oh
think,
yeah,
right?
he'll be leaving. I saw people saying the best move for T. Higgins could be to go to the Texans.
Holy shit.
Or here.
It's a good fit. I mean,
Holy
yeah, but you
shit.
guys don't need him the same. You got Pittman over there who caught a whole one
Yeah.
catch this week for my fantasy team. Shout out Michael Pittman. 1 2-point conversion.
Shout out their T-shirt.
He's
Yeah,
been
I'll
going
tell you
crazy
what.
all year, right? I trade for him. 1 catch.
I'll tell you what, I seen the Colts posted, they had Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman made custom T-shirts of the Step
Together?
Brothers. Yeah.
And they did
both
that?
won. Yeah.
Oh, so he's a
So
guy
I
that-
seen I'm like, okay, I'm putting all my money on Michael Pittman to score today. He did score.
2 points.
Not a touchdown, 2-point
Scored
conversion.
2 points.
So
4 points in fantasy.
he'll be better, though. So
Damn
they do need T.
I mean, you take not that, but they got Josh Downs, dude. Josh Downs is gonna be
Josh
good.
Downs.
More
is
weapons,
balling.
the better, though, right?
And
Yeah,
that
we
tight end,
we have
the freak tight end.
there's 4 active wide
He's
receivers
gonna
on the
be his
roster.
third. Alec Pierce, I'm telling you what, he's just out there running cardio.
Yeah, he is.
Alec Pierce.
You didn't see that catch
He
he
just
had?
tracks his steps.
I wouldn't mind tracking my steps for millions of dollars to myself.
I wouldn't mind it either, but that's all he's doing out there. That's for sure.
Hey, hopefully he improves, man. Like, I mean,
You gotta give all the Colts
Future
receivers a
bright.
break, though.
Huh?
Richardson only had like 5 completions in the 4th quarter. I was like, how does this guy have 22 fantasy points? Because I wasn't
Good
watching
dog.
that game.
He's
I was
better.
watching the Bills, and he's got 5 completions, and they're in the game. I'm like, this is crazy.
yeah, to circle back around though, I think there's a good chance Joe Burrow could be the next Andrew Luck. The way he's taking these fucking hits every game, and from the looks of it, we know he's a competitor, right? He's a dog. He's hurt right now. He's not sitting out.
That's Joe Shiesty. He might 1-3. I don't know who they got up this week, but if they lose this week, it might be it. They might pull the plug on the season for him.
I looked it up, like
Oh, did you?
how many teams that have that were 1-3 at the beginning of the season and made the playoffs, and only like 10 teams since like 2002 have done it.
Who's the latest?
What was that?
Who's the latest one to do it?
I'd have to go back and
Oh,
look.
sorry.
So I got to re-Google it.
The article didn't get
Oh, it
into
just
that
said
many
10, okay.
specifics. He just said the odds are just so bad for them. Like even, it just and they have a tough season. You know what I mean? It's
Their
not like
division,
they're-
too.
It's not, yeah, and they're in a tough division. So just the odds of and the AFC's stronger too. So just the odds of them finding a wild, they're not gonna. I don't see how they can even win a division. Forget the division, but even to be one of those wild cards, I just think that the odds are slim and none already.
If he doesn't play next week, they are facing the Cardinals. They might lose that.
No,
Cardinals
not
are
if-
competitive.
Not if Joe Burrow plays. They won't lose to the Cardinals. Josh Dobbs, dude. The Houston Texans made the playoffs after going 0-3 in 2018. I think that was Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, and that's also I think the year they were up 28-0 and
Lost
lost
to the
like
Chiefs?
58-30.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's
Not
gonna
as-
be it's gonna be
Their next 4 games are tough because they have the
Who they
Cardinals
got?
aren't bad, but I mean the Cardinals are. They
That's
show
a game
up
they
though.
should win.
Cardinals show
The
up.
next
They
few
play
games?
Seahawks, but then they play Buffalo, and then they play
Oh, they're done, dude.
San Francisco, I think. Like,
Yeah,
they-
Cardinals,
yeah.
Seahawks, Bills, and Niners. Well, Niners and then Bills.
so as of today,
His calf better.
They might lose out.
as of
stronger
today,
than before.
October 2nd, are we proclaiming that the Cincinnati Bengals are dead?
They're dead.
They're on life support.
Okay.
Pull the plug.
Dead.
Pull the
Dead.
plug before it gets worse.
That's a life. See, you get to see the top dollar special effects, sound effects you get
Yeah,
over
appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
And I'm sure Andrew, if you're
We got London
if you're
on the track
listening,
over
Andrew
there.
Luck's making. He's DMing him. He's like,
That's what I'm
"Listen,
saying.
We should talk. Give me a call.
He said, "Come on,
We'll
just
go for coffee."
give it a break. Draft a left tackle in the first round next year, and
and that's it.
And I like Joe Burrow too. I feel bad. I mean, I just think that.
Joe Burrow's actually cool.
Yeah, I think there's just something. There's something wrong in
Swag.
that whole locker room. Like just because they didn't really change that much. There's not that much change on that roster that. I don't think anybody anticipated this.
Joe Burrow's calves messed up, and their coach is a bozo.
And
Coach
that's
sucks.
a
Coach,
shame
new
when
O-line.
when you think about guys like that, like coaches that have and owners, like RG3 and people like that, players that had so much potential early in their careers, and they played off that player's fight instead of really understanding,
Looking out for the player.
looking out from like a younger player. You were in sports, how younger wrestlers, younger baseball players are. They want to get out there. They want to ball, right? Whatever. But
Ball, yeah.
but I think someone has to be the authority figure and say you'll get your time. Don't destroy your body.
Yeah, next
And I'm
year is
worried
still
that they've
coming.
done that with him.
Yeah, they're just like, go ahead, Joe.
I don't mean to change the subject.
But you're gonna.
Did y'all see how hyped Seattle was?
I was
The
watching.
Seattle?
Like Seattle,
The
City?
Seattle
Like the place?
Seahawks.
Jamal Adams is back, baby.
They're all like, yeah, let's get this shit. Yeah, they're about to win.
Yeah,
Speaking
dog.
of
They're about
which,
to blow them out.
that game is going to kick off to cap off week
Saquon's not
4.
playing.
Yeah, we all got Seattle across the board, so we're all the 12th man here.
Line probably
Eddie
got better
Merge.
or more favored to Seattle since we said that.
They've been
Probably.
2.5.
Is that 2.5 right now?
Yeah, but we got them last week at 1.5.
Oh.
So I didn't.
That's
it
all
changed
Saquon
by
is
point.
1 point to them? That's
Yeah.
come on, man. Put some respect on his name.
With that being said, let's get our crystal balls out and head to week 3. Hello, no.
Refer.
Bro, these weeks are fucking flying by. Let's head to week 5 and spread the bread. All right.
That was a banger.
Might be the worst Thursday night game of the season.
Yeah, I'm not watching this one.
But we got to make the picks.
It's bad.
But before we get into that, actually, let's recap our current season records. Karma came back and bit me in the ass because last week
We were clowning.
I was clowning on Brother Brem. I was saying we start from worst to first. And he was worst last week, but this week, I'm the worst.
What's your problem? That's what you get.
Sorry about it. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sitting
yourself.
at 38, or no, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Whoa.
30, 28 and 2.
Ooh, you're walking a close line.
I'm
with
walking real
that.
close, just almost breaking even. Brother Bren, 31, 26 and 3.
Okay, bounce back.
Nola's dad.
Another reason why I didn't want to come this
Let's
week.
get his reaction here.
What's he got to say?
35, 23 and 2.
Not bad, though. That's not
I'll
bad,
take
though.
it because the Bills won. That's what
That's what
he
he
said it.
And then we got Donnie still sitting at the top of the kingdom. 36, 23 and 1.
Come on.
All right. Let's change this bullshit.
Never.
Thursday night. I almost threw up in my mouth.
Can you say?
What?
Can you say? I got a new thing going on in my head.
You got a new thing? You got a thought?
Can you
Okay,
say,
that's what those
can
are
you
called.
say the two?
Yeah, you got a thought, bro?
New thing in my head?
New
Okay, that's a
New
thought.
thing in my head. Can you say the two teams that are playing first? Okay, and then I'll calculate in my head in 0.5 seconds, and then you can say the line. But don't say the line first because I want to come up with my own line in my head,
All right.
and then that'll help
And
me
then
pick,
see
I
how
think.
different.
Even though I probably should just keep doing what I've been doing,
Yeah.
Oh, no, you should switch it up.
I should switch it all
Yeah,
up.
you should
right?
switch
Now
it
that it's
up,
been
yeah.
going good.
Yeah. Hey, you can do better than what you're doing.
I'm trying to take it to another level. You know what I mean?
So let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the numbers or the spreads right now. Commanders are the favorite, and the Bears are the underdogs.
Yeah, shit's off.
Okay.
What's the spread here, Donnie?
I would take Commanders at. I'm not guessing the spread, but I would.
I thought that's what,
Oh, you want me to guess the exact?
I thought that's
spread?
what you were saying.
So it's Commanders at Bears.
Bears at Commanders.
Bears at Commanders. So I would take Commanders. I'm guessing the spread is 5.5, but I would say Commanders 7.
I highly recommend to your fans that they just go on Disney and watch Toy Story.
Oh, over this game. Yeah.
Which
I agree.
one? Which
Just
one?
skip this game. And
You
watch
could probably watch all 5.
not the
quite
Toy Story
honestly.
version of this game. Just watch Toy Story. It's like just Toy
Hey,
Story 1, 2, whichever one you want. You'll probably it'll
3,
be better.
4,
You'll enjoy
5.
yourself more. Because this game is just like ice pick in your eye. It's
Yeah, this is
like,
bad.
Yeah.
Why? Why should anyone have to watch this game? It's just bad.
I'll say that.
This is that SpongeBob
Because
episode. He said, "My eyes."
last year there was nothing but bad Thursday night games.
For real.
This year, all of them been good, except for this one.
Yeah.
So, Donnie, you were close. Washington Commanders are 7-point favorites. Bears are 7-point dogs.
So they
And
really exactly what I'm thinking.
the books are leaning heavily towards the Bears here.
Really.
Minus 120. Brother Brent, what are you thinking? You've been quiet over here. I know you've been calculating in your brain just like Donnie here.
Left hand out.
Oh,
Who are you?
The Commanders, dude. Gotta stick with them.
They just played tough against the Eagles. So what is it? 6.5, 7?
7.
I
seven,
bared,
seven
listen,
straight.
I bared down
How is
last
it
week,
7
bit me in the
spread?
ass. Can't do it again.
What do you mean? That's what it is.
They don't do half spread no matter what. They do actual numbers.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to the fucking sports book.
Hey man, I'm killing the sports book. I don't care. I'm just going there and pick a team. Give it to Bears.
Bear down.
Justin Fields, baby.
Turning this ship around, huh?
It's prime time. Why not run around and have some fun? Khalil
Put
Herbert
that on
ate
a
this week.
t-shirt.
I'm with
Yeah.
you. Bear down.
Bear down.
Nose devil, you got.
Yeah. Are you just tailing my picks?
No.
Whoa! Get yourself back in here?
No.
He wouldn't be in last if he was. He
Bro,
wouldn't be in
I'm
last
a
if he-
grown man. I can make my own picks.
Bear down.
Bear down.
All right.
Psych! I got my left hand up, baby. Who are we? The Commanders. Fuck
At
yourself.
7?
Yeah. At 7.
Justin Fields is too talented.
The Bears aren't, though. so-
Commanders are much better.
Allegedly, that's not what they
Sorry.
said against the Bills.
They kept up with the Eagles. A division game, though. Division game, but
Anyways,
I don't know. I think the Commanders definitely got the edge over.
Replace Danny Dimes.
yes, I agree.
Just throwing that out there until we get the next game.
All right, bright and early Sunday. We're gonna have boots on the ground, not us.
I was gonna say.
Not my boots.
We
No
know
way.
we know folks that'll be boots on the ground in London. Shout out Nadia and Bill's ticket office. Bills 5.5-point favorites taking on the 5.5-point dog Jaguars. Technically, Buffalo's the home team, if that
5.5.
means anything.
We had to waste a home game on getting scammed? Are you kidding me, bro? This is a home game?
Yeah, home
Bro.
game.
That's some bullshit.
I got the Buffalo Bills.
Also taking the Bills.
Give me the Jaguars.
I thought you said their ass.
Not to win the game, but to cover the spread. They get to hang out with the
Yeah,
Queen of
that's
England
true.
for a whole week.
She's dead.
They hit the grave. R.I.P. Moment of silence for that one.
Moment of silence for the Queen.
Can you go visit the Queen's grave, or is that like in the
I'm
casket?
sure
Yo,
you can.
probably not.
They got that shit locked.
You probably
I
still
don't know where
alive
they
somewhere.
buried the.
Listen, the
With,
fucking
with the other ones?
the
I'm-
the
I don't know,
Kings.
they
It's
maybe
only probably
bury
been
him, like, in
4.
the
She's
ground,
so
like,
old.
in, like,
Yo,
a
the
church or
the
something.
King's fat ass fingers. He's got that shit protected. Ain't nobody getting to the Queen's grave.
Yeah, that's not Italian sausage fingers. Those are some English sausage, whatever the fuck. This man is sweating right now.
I
Probably.
got
What
the
is
Bills.
spot on? What's the spot on that game? Or what's the
The
over
line?
and under
Over under.
on the Buffalo Jags game? What's the
5.5.
5.5?
Oh.
That's it.
They said over under.
That's a little low,
Is
right?
that-
But
That seems a little low.
remember the last time
The
Bills
travel.
played the
I'm sure
Jags?
they're indicating the
When do the
yeah.
Bills leave?
That was like the worst game ever.
Are they there yet? When do they leave?
I think Wednesday. I could be
Oh,
wrong.
bro, that's a
That's
setup.
enough time.
That's a setup, dude.
I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me.
That's such a setup.
Well, I think it's Tuesday, right?
How are you gonna let us play the Dolphins and then be like, all right, head over to London now to play this team that's already been there, warming up and already knows English?
What?
Do we not speak English? Wait.
Not the same though. They got
I mean,
Oh,
you're
let me
not-
get a cup of tea.
Like,
buddy.
Cheerio,
You're not wrong. Why'd you say that?
Cheerio.
tea and crumpets.
Let me tell you, Crumpet, go wash your bills and jogging off.
I hope the Bills smoke the
Yo,
Jags.
wait. That's kind of clean. Jagging off.
Jog.
The Jaguars are in town, bud. I'm going to go sip a cup of tea and then jog off.
Pip pip cheerio.
Jogging off.
Go Jogs. Trevor Lawrence.
Texans, 1.5-point dogs. Ooh, taking on the 1.5-point favorite Falcons.
How?
I don't know on this one.
Jeez. In Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Give me Houston.
Is it going to be Heineke time in Atlanta?
If Heineke plays, I'll change my mind maybe, but it should be. But they're going to just keep rolling out Desmond Ridder. I don't know. They don't like winning.
Yeah, after hearing C.J. Stroud today, Houston's got too much swag to lose. I got Texans 1.5.
The line is that close, and you got the nasty quarterback on one side and the worst quarterback in the league on the other side? Come on.
Yeah, Artie Smith already said they're sticking with Ritter, so let's go with the Texans.
That's weird. I don't know why he's doing that. Did you know Arthur Smith's dad is a billionaire?
Yeah, he owns
FedEx.
FedEx, dude.
That's absurd.
He said, "Fuck FedEx. I'm gonna be a coach in the league."
He slept
Come
on.
on.
He slept on couches.
He still does.
The dad or Arthur Smith?
Artie Smith to get his where he's at today.
Why? Does his dad not like him? Does his dad have
He
Kyle
doesn't like
Pitts
his
on
dad.
Does his dad have Kyle Pitts on his fantasy team? Is that why?
Yo, wait
Bro,
a second.
Kyle
would
Pitts wasn't even in the league back then.
I wouldn't like
That's
my
true.
son either if I had Kyle Pitts on my fantasy team and he's out there throwing it to Jonnu Smith. Sneaky pickup in fantasy.
All right, this next game.
Keep in mind for later. Panthers 8.5-point dogs against 8.5-point. When was the last? Someone do this research. When was the last time the Lions were 8.5-point favorites?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They were only like 1.5, I think, favorites over the Packers, and they showed us.
I think the helmets were made of leather back then.
Yeah, maybe.
That was when that was.
No helmets.
First game you're able to gamble on.
I think who was the running back? Who was their running back?
Barry Sanders?
Barry Sanders. I think that's probably the last time they were favored by
maybe.
8.
Maybe not even then, because they
Yeah.
fucking stunk then too.
It
He
was just
was
him.
literally just the whole team. I don't know, bro.
You don't know what? Don't do this.
Do you see Barry Sanders hanging out with Marshawn Lynch last Thursday? That was cool.
That was pretty. Marshawn was
was cool.
crying.
I love Marshawn.
Oh,
Why,
man.
why was he crying?
Yeah, why?
He said, he said, I can't believe I'm actually sitting here next to you,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I idolized you my whole life, bro. He's I'm a little choked up right now. I apologize.
I love Marshawn.
Respect.
That
I
makes
just
it was-
think he's
Marshawn's a man.
It was a
he's
touching
just
moment.
riot. I just love everything about that dude.
Loves Applebee's.
He's great. Yeah, now that we bought some time, I don't fucking know. I'll go with the Lions. They've been red hot.
8.5 in Carolina.
Detroit.
In Detroit. Oh, yeah. Give me the Lions.
Blue mask on, baby.
Is Bryce Young
Yeah,
playing?
Lions by 50.
Probably.
I hope so.
I hope so. All right.
Yeah.
This one's interesting.
Super.
Titans 1.5-point dogs heading to Indianapolis. Colts 1.5-point favorites.
Give me the Colts.
JT potentially back.
JT's not playing this week. Give him 13 mil.
He's excited to be back with his teammates. That's what he said. I
Did he
watched-
say it? Do we
He
have
told
a clip
Shane
of
that.
it?
He told Shane that. Shane keeps his conversations private, so
He might be a liar.
Shane, hey, Coach Slagan don't lie. He don't do that.
Nah.
He's baby Belichick.
I hope JT comes back. That'd be cool.
That'd be sweet.
Colts are looking real cool. I like the Colts, what they're doing over there. Give me the Colts easy.
I don't even gotta say what. Yeah, fucking. We're playing the Titans. Of course, I'm taking
Come on.
Colts, dude.
Ryan Tannehill.
Not so easy. I'm also going to take the Colts.
Yeah, I just seen it. Kenneth Walker didn't know he got tackled.
He was still up.
We're all on the Colts. That's got me a little concerned, but
Just like we were all on the Bengals.
Yeah.
He's still going.
why not?
They didn't blow the whistle.
He was still up.
All right.
Seattle touchdown. All right. Let's go.
Moving forward,
That was cool.
Ravens 4.5-point favorites in Pittsburgh with the Steelers 4.5-point dogs.
Give me the Ravens.
I'm with the Ravens as well.
Can't go lose 30-6.
Yeah, Ravens
They
by
stink.
50. Come on.
Steelers stink.
Steelers just stink.
Which is
bad.
crazy.
Are
Bad
Steelers
up
dead
top
too?
and Blah blah blah. But they're not. They're not.
Like before last week's game, you can say, okay, Matt Canada and the offense, they
Right.
can't get it together. But
The defense just got pooped on.
Yeah, that was always the thing. Well, their defense will show
he's
up.
still up.
Yeah, he's still up, dude.
The
That's
Steeler,
Kenneth.
Steeler it. You know, and they're just no.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in Pittsburgh, but they're
It's
slipping
old-
off a
they're
slippery
old.
slope.
Leg was down.
It's an old system.
both.
System's behind
Got to
the
make
times.
some changes there. I got the Ravens.
That Canada system is more for the CFL than the NFL, boys. Get them out of there.
Good call. Saints 1.5-point
They've been
dogs.
Disappointing, dude.
1.5-point dogs against the 1.5-point favorite or Patriots.
I know we aren't fully watching the game. Sorry, but breaking news:
Whoa.
Jamal Adams is already off the field
What you mean by
for
that?
concussion protocol.
Seriously, he just came
come
back.
on.
Seriously,
Did he flip off Pete Carroll on his way out again or no?
He did
Probably.
That. He did that last year. We got the Saints or the fucking Patriots.
anyways,
In New England?
Yeah, Patriots are the favorites, 1.5.
Give me the Patriots.
I got the Saints.
Saints have terrible coaching. Derek Carr looks washed.
Mm.
Kamara came back, caught the ball 13 times.
Mac
for
Jones
70
got
yards.
benched,
Good. He's a bum.
and they're probably going to throw him back out there.
Let me get some Bailey Zappi. Bzz, bzz.
yeah, let's go Patriots.
Zippy the zappy the ball.
Let's go Patriots.
Zap that ball out of here.
All
Mac
right.
Jones is a baby, and he does cheap shots on Sauce Gardner. I saw it.
He likes dong shots. I don't know what to tell you. He can't keep his hands off him.
That's right.
Sorry, I mean, this.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm
That's
Go,
not.
go check the film.
I'm not.
Go watch the film.
Go watch the
Go
film.
watch the film.
So I'm lone wolfing the Saints until we figure out what Noah's dad's got to say. I don't imagine him picking. He picked New England last week, so I don't know.
Yeah, New England burned me this week. They got killed by the Cowboys.
Super.
Oh, they could cover 7.5. It's like-
Bengals, 3-point favorites against a 3-point underdog Cardinals. Cardinals,
We talked about this a little bit.
they're undefeated against the spread up until this weekend.
Oh, yeah, because they had to play Purdy. Dude doesn't
Damn
lose to the
right.
Spread. Give me the Bengals. As long as Joe Burrow's playing. Joey B's out there. I don't care. I'm not gonna pick Josh Dobbs over him. There.
I
He got
can't
his jersey
believe-
at the store.
I can't believe we're at a point where I'm torn to pick against the Bengals or the Cardinals
In a 3-point spread.
in a 3-point fucking spread. Is Kyler Murray coming back or something that we don't know about? How is it 3 points?
Are they wearing the white jerseys?
I don't know. It's too early to tell.
Just wear the white jerseys, dude. Your team needs.
I gotta take the Bengals, bro.
Jamar Chase is always open. He's always open.
I got to
He's always open.
3 against the Cardinals.
I think this is the team this year. I'm picking the Cardinals.
Bird Gang over here.
What? I don't even know what their slogan is.
Bird Gang.
Is it? That's kind of dumb. Anyways, Bird Gang.
All right.
There's so many
Tyler
birds
came
in the
back.
league.
That'd be-
You're the Bird Gang.
Yeah, there's a lot of bird games.
Next-
Ravens flock.
Anyways.
Next bird up.
Fly, Eagles fly.
Eagles 3.5-point favorites against the 3.5-point dog Rams.
No Matt
Eagles.
Stafford Eagles.
Yo, there's some
Eagles.
close spreads this week.
Yeah, that's a free one. Give me the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm with you. Eagles are starting to figure it out. They keep slipping through these games, and coordinators are getting some chemistry in here.
Yeah, they're figuring it out at 4-0.
This will be a good game, but I think the Eagles will win this game.
Yeah. Well, we still don't know about the
Luka.
update about Stafford though.
Is Cooper Kupp coming back this week? It's week 5.
He could come off the PUP list.
Won't matter if he has no one throwing it to him.
Yes, Stetson Bennett.
They got the Eagles.
Give me the Eagles all day. They burned me this week, but they won't do it twice. in a
I
row.
feel like if it wasn't for this game this past weekend, the spread would have been higher. But we got the Chiefs, 5.5-point favorites in Minnesota, taking on the Vikings, 5.5-point dogs.
5.5 Chiefs, Vikings after that terrible performance, too. Give me the Chiefs. When is this game at?
426.
What is that? Do you know it's not at 1 o'clock?
No, you're thinking.
You got
We're going with the Chiefs.
You got them mixed
Oh,
up. That's the
yeah.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Not the same thing. Okay.
Hold
There's
on.
either clapping in the air like you just don't care, or the Hitler thing.
Yo! What?
It's a tomahawk.
Nah, yeah, okay. That's what Taylor Swift wants you to believe.
Yo, speaking of which, Swifties, if you're watching, please comment. Is Taylor Swift going to be at the game or not?
Is Taylor Swift clout chasing?
Is she betting on the game?
Is this away
It's in
game?
Minnesota.
She want to go to Minnesota?
Why not?
Probably not. They have a cool stadium.
It's a nice
They got a
stadium.
new stadium.
What's the nightlife like?
Yeah, I've never been to Minnesota.
It's decent, I think.
She doesn't look like she's a
They
big
gonna
nightlife
sneak her into
girl.
the popcorn machine again? Like that? Did you see that story?
Were you here?
I don't know. Was I?
Anyways,
That was a whole week ago.
He just saw the
That was
story
a whole
from
week
it.
ago. I can't remember where I listen.
That's how we got the Swifties to hop on board
You
here.
realize how
Hey,
many
come on.
podcasts I do and how many
Figure
people
it out.
talk about sports? I can't remember which people talking about the popcorn machine.
Here we are.
This
We
is
thought
the
we
one
were your
talking about
favorites,
Taylor
but I
Swift.
guess
in
not.
the
You might have got
popcorn
might have got mixed up because there was another sports one down there. It looked very similar to this setup.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know.
I can see where you got confused.
Was it Adrian Peterson?
Adrian Peterson.
Oh, is he playing this weekend?
He's back.
Yo, that'd be awesome.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
5.5, 6.5, 7.5. Don't matter.
Jets. Oh boy. 2.5 point dogs against the 2.5 point favorite Broncos.
Taylor Swift fans, go on FanDuel. Use Tank.
Just click the link in the description.
Click the link in the
There's
description.
no code.
Go on FanDuel. Was it $5? You get some free money?
You can put whatever you want, between 5 and 20, whatever the fuck.
Between 5 and throw your $20 on there. You get the free bet money. Throw all of that on the Chiefs money line. Not money line, no. The Chiefs spread. 5.5. Come on. Kirk Cousins after 1 o'clock is free.
still on
Your boy Travis Kelce's gonna go out there and score 2 touchdowns
enough
for
money to
Taylor
buy
Swift
a-
because that's all he does
Buy
it
a
for.
Taylor Swift ticket.
Then you get free
Boom.
Taylor Swift tickets. Come on.
Yo, go if you watched Sunday Night Football yesterday. I know that they're putting a film out of her tour.
Free
Go
movie
get
tickets.
your Fandango tickets today.
Boom.
Also
Bro.
bet on this
New
next game.
era tour.
Throw $1,000 on the Chiefs minus 5.5, and you'll get free Taylor Swift tickets.
It was just the Eras tour, but yeah.
Yeah, the Eras tour. Boom.
Bang bang.
Anyways, this game.
Jets 2.5 point dogs. Broncos 2.5 point
Oh my
favorites.
God! Is this on Thursday night too?
Sunday 4 o'clock.
Give me the Jets.
Give me the Jets.
Yeah.
Everybody
Jets
at the same
gotta win.
time.
Jets
Ready?
gotta win
3,
this game. Broncos,
2,
Broncos have nothing.
1. Jets, Jets.
Yeah.
Shout out Fireman Ed. He was on fucking fire yesterday.
Yeah, too.
Robert Saleh. He was mad.
I would be too.
He ain't gonna be mad this week.
They're gonna be saucing all over the Broncos.
I think so.
Yo, fire! What's his name on the Broncos?
Holy shit.
Everybody.
You're calling for his head
yeah, I'm calling for his
right now. Week
Fire
Sean
the whole
Payton.
team.
He's old. Maybe
Fire
Drew
the whole
Brees
team.
carried him.
Cut off my sleeves. It's hot.
Yeah,
did do
come
that.
on, bro. Although we did cut the sleeves off, they started balling.
And then, yeah. I don't know what that's
Okay.
about.
Maybe this week he comes out with no sleeves.
Only player I like on the Broncos is Javonte Williams. He got hurt.
Yeah, what's that about?
It's messed up, man.
Shitty O-line, probably.
Probably.
Cowboys.
It's probably Russell Wilson's fault.
Cowboys 3.5 point dogs. 3.5 point favorite Niners. Sunday Night Football. This is going to be a good one, folks. Niners got Dallas number,
Is
man.
it in Dallas or in
It's in San Fran.
Oh, give me the Niners.
Give me
Stephen
the
A. Smith
Niners.
is going to have a time next week.
He told you Dallas time was coming. He said they ain't going to let you down.
Not yet.
You got the cowboy head on, man. Who you got?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Let's go Niners.
Yep.
Niner
Pretty-
gang, Niner
pretty
gang, Niner
good.
gang.
Purdy was balling this week. I give him some credit.
Purdy was pretty
Brandon
good.
Ayuk was setting him up for all of his passes.
I think that's gonna be a really good game.
Has to
It
be,
might
right?
be game of the week.
Game of the year.
Got the
Yeah,
potential.
it wasn't the Bills and Dolphins because the Dolphins are some scrubs.
All right, we might have to go. I don't know. Next week, we're probably not going to have the Monday Night Football game on TV. Normally, we have it playing in the background, as you guys at home know. But Packers 1.5 point favorites against the 1.5 point dog Raiders.
Ugh.
I can guarantee you there ain't doing no Manning cast for this one. Even though I do like the Packers, they just ran into a buzzsaw of the Lions, which ain't good because they're in their division. But
Is this
Yeah,
the
the
first time
Packers look
Devontae
bad.
Adams is back in? Oh no, it's in
no,
Vegas.
they're in Vegas, yeah.
Ooh. Is he gonna be like, hey, this is my new home?
Packers got a young core. They might, be fooling around in Vegas, having some more fun than they should.
And for that reason, I'm going to Packers.
Because they want to have more fun during the game too.
Mm-hmm. And they
Yeah,
are.
I'm gonna say Adams gets a touchdown or two, but the Packers are gonna win.
2 is Jimmy G playing?
No matter
really
who's
tough
playing, you just gotta get the ball to him.
This one's a tough one. 1.5
1.5
favorites for the Raiders.
favorites for the Packers.
For the Packers, give me the Packers.
Okay.
I don't like anybody on either of these teams.
That's week 5, folks. So, like Donnie was mentioning, to you Swifties out there, everybody else too, click the link in our description. Bet $20, get $200 on your first bet. Don't matter if you win or lose. Boom, $20 hits your account as soon as you sign up and make your first deposit and bet.
Go put 200 on the Chiefs -5.5 and parlay it with a Travis Kelce touchdown.
Boom.
It's easy.
Shout out FanDuel Sportsbook, #1 sportsbook in America. That's what they say,
I just had a thought.
and I agree.
#1.
Does Thursday Night Football have a song like Monday Night does?
Not yet.
Is it going to be Taylor Swift?
Oh my gosh.
Make it happen. Shake it off. Shake it off. Nah, nah.
Come on.
All right, Donnie. That brings us to everyone's favorite segment. Ladies and gentlemen,
What?
here's Donnie's top 5 fantasy performers of the week, or maybe to keep an eye on the waiver wire.
All
We need a
right.
song for this. Maybe Taylor could come up with something. For it.
Top 5. Top 5. Waiver wire this week. Just keep your fantasy dollars in your pocket because there ain't nothing to go pick up out there. Maybe
There ain't
you want
nothing.
The, McLaughlin or whatever his name is, the running back for the Broncos, but
Maybe whoever they're putting in at quarterback for the Rams.
Oh.
these are not fun pickups. These guys are not guys that you're like, oh, let me go win my league with this guy. This is like, oh, I'm 0-4. Let me be 0-5, but a little less.
Oh, but a little less. Here we go.
Don't pick up anything, really,
All right,
honestly.
just keep your team. Oh, wait a minute.
Make some trades.
Jonnu Smith. I'll give you Jonnu Smith, maybe.
All right.
I like
Ooh.
Jonnu. Jonnu's
sprinkle.
he's super athletic, so I like Jonnu. But performer-wise, let's go. Christian McCaffrey. We're just going into GOATs this week. He went crazy. A.J. Brown went crazy. Like, if you drafted in the first round, which everyone does,
Oh, I hope
whoever
you did.
you got basically this week, you were lit. McCaffrey balled out. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. He's got 18 and 18 games for the 49ers. It's crazy. A.J. Brown was balling out. This is why he was yelling at Jalen Hurts. He said, bro, I don't care if
Give
we're
me the
winning, we're
fucking
losing,
ball.
we're
Give me the
tied.
fucking
Throw
ball.
it my way. I'm him. Stephon Diggs, catching. The Dolphins guys are just running past him, touching him.
7 tacklers
celebrating
on him.
the sideline for the wrong reasons. Josh Allen, balling. 5 touchdowns, I think it was, 4 incompletions. Come on. Oh, and we'll shout out the Dallas defense again. They went crazy.
Boom.
Yo, I forgot to bring this up. Did you guys see the Dolphins where the emoji, the thinking emoji?
Yeah, they were saying that was for
I
something
didn't know
else.
what that meant, though, yeah.
I don't know either, but
Josh Allen did it in the end zone, but
Yeah.
I didn't see that was a shot of anything at anyone. I don't know. It might be like an
I don't
inside
know.
joke.
But the fact that they did it back was awesome.
That was cool that he did it back, but I'm not sure what
Because Diggs did it too.
He did do it.
so it
Shit's
might be
awesome.
something personal.
Oh, probably.
I don't know. I don't got any information on that, but
It's
I saw a thing that said Mike McDaniel wore the I wish it was colder shirt last year.
mhm.
They said he's gonna make a shirt for the next Bills Dolphins game that said I wish we were playing the Broncos.
Oh my God.
It's a good shirt.
Yeah. You don't want to play the Bills. 10-1, baby.
Speaking of good shirts, though, you go find those at T-Shirt University. Tell them that the
That's a
Tank Talk podcast sent you. Get 15% off your purchase. I think today's the last day.
Buck Buffalo.
Buck Buffalo, he didn't have too many tequila shots this week, but
Now you get to save your bottle for next week
bye week.
and the week after.
Just drink your sorrows away. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
All right.
honestly,
Shout
you
out
gotta-
Troy LeCastro for stopping by. Of the chase. Always a hell of a conversation. Thank you guys for tuning in and supporting. Keep up to date with everything. Shout out to Swifties as well. Everybody hopping on board here. You can follow us at Tank Talk _pod. Stay up to date with everything Tank Talk. We're giving away Madden once we hit 500 subscribers. If you didn't know, now you know. Be a
Madden.
friend, tell a friend. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel here at Tank Talk _pod, or you can search us Tank Talk Podcast. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be giving away Madden 24 for the PS5 and the Xbox. What is it, Brian? Series X.
Boom.
You didn't have to ask me.
Boom. We know.
Like Twitter. Serious Twitter.
That's all you got to do. All right. That's the show. We'll see how week 4 caps off with the Giants and the Seahawks. Looks like they're going back and forth here. I don't know. Jamal Adams got hurt
It's
again.
looking like a scrub show.
T's and P's. Also, T's and P's, we forgot to mention Trey White out for the season with an Achilles.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
sad.
tough.
That's
That's
sad.
tough.
Kyrie might actually play now.
He might have to. But
Goddamn healthy scratches.
we'll see in London.
I don't even know
Hey, potential big guest next week. We mentioned the Houston Texans
Derek
have
Jeter?
not Derek Jeter.
Nah.
Maybe Troy did say he might try to bring him on, but we did mention today Houston Texans have swag now.
Yes, I do.
It's a little cliffhanger for you. We might have Houston Texans representative, maybe for the team or maybe just a content creator. You'll have to wait and see. With that being said, we'll see you next week.
Adios.
We got swag.